Sports West, the heart of the fan.
Ball driven towards center field, hit a mile high and a mile deep, back at the wall. It is gone. Puts that one towards left field. That's it pretty well. Nick Thornton runs over. It gets by it. Oh, that's going to tie the game. Sierra might be sent. He's being sent from the inside the park, home run to win the game. He is out at the plate. And that's driven towards center field. Buxton goes back. Taylor Ward walks, set, off. That is the ball game. Light it up.
Do you feel the excitement as we welcome you to Angels Live, presented by your Southern California Cadillac dealers right here on Valley Sports. What a gorgeous day for some Sunday baseball. And after that dramatic come-from-behind win in extras, the Angels go for the series win this afternoon. We're going to talk about the walk-off this way last night. Sierra certainly making an impression with this team in the late innings, and Denny and Tim Salmon with Team USA 18U, a little hitting demonstration coming at you in a little bit. But right now, more importantly, it is time for Angels Live right here, right now, underneath the hat, outside the big gay. Hail the Hall of Famer, Tim Salmon, and ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the birthday boy, Mark Gubaza. Oh. It's a Gooby Sunday.
Is it my birthday today?
Happy birthday,
Thank you.
friend.
I appreciate that, guys. I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun. A lot of interaction on the Twitter world right now, and in the love in the truck, in the stands, in the booth. Love you all.
A lot of love everywhere. Your family was here. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, the Twins.
The Twins are here. Their first game. The Twins versus the Twins. Why not? Well, you know what? We don't really have any special guests, though, at the set like we did last year. Mark Gubaza. This was a special friend of yours. We like to call him Mini Tawny, who all of a sudden, and by the way, he kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit, but this was a great moment. I know you enjoyed it. He brought out your cake, and who knows who he is, but he was there.
I'm still looking
I'm looking over my shoulder as well. But
I'm still a little nervous.
Yeah, Mini Tawny with the mask, handed off the cake, and as we do in the magic of TV, we have brought you a cake as well, and it has melted on one side of it, so we turned it around.
It looks really good.
What is that? Is that an ice cream cake? It's like 100 degrees out here. It's kind of going down. We turned the cake. We turn it around. You got to turn it so everybody can see this thing. This is absolutely fantastic.
This reminds me of my shoulder right now.
Oh, my goodness. We were playing Dust in the Wind before we came on the air. That cake is Dust in the Wind.
No, but it looks fantastic, and I'm sure it's very healthy for you, too.
Well, happy birthday. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the special day with your family. We couldn't be happier to have you.
Does it smell sour to you? Yeah.
Heightened senses when you get older, yes. So I'll tell you what, though, as we go back to some fireworks, an early birthday present for Gooby last night. It was a total team win, a feel-good win. Bottom of the ninth inning, down by 2 outs, 2 strikes. Magneuris Sierra, he is the drama guy right now. Late inning heroics in Oakland on Wednesday. He comes through with the big 2-run triple. Tim almost had a walk-off inside the park home run.
This is just amazing. I mean, the excitement of the game. You went 7 innings with nothing to this. I mean, it was like It was like the most amazing game of the year, at least the one I've seen. But, you know, you're talking about what can happen in this game with these young players. You get a little speed, you put together some good at-bats at the end of the game, and great things happen.
I mean, when you go back, Durant's thrown 102, 103 miles an hour. You somehow found a way to get back and tied. And then Buxton made an unreal play in center field, diving in and getting a double play. Everything you can imagine in that game, you're thinking, okay, nothing's going on, like you said, Tim and Kent, the first 7 innings. And all of a sudden, these last few innings, everything happened.
You said 92% probability that Rengifo hit would land or would be a hit, but you know what? We didn't need it because the very next inning, bottom of the 12th inning, it was Taylor Ward going yard, his 16th of the year, a 2-run walk-off home run. He was so close, Tim, the night before to doing it. He got it done.
He got a chance to redeem himself. You know what I really love about this morning? We came to the ballpark excited, talking about the game the night before. I mean, all morning long, we've been talking with you guys in your booth. I went over to the radio booth. I'm talking to Dan Gladden, the radio guy for the Twins. There was so much action in that game, those last 3 innings, so much to talk about. That's what these Angels are capable of doing if they could just, put together these kinds of, good at-bats on a nightly basis.
I mean, we talked about it lately, the fight of this team. The pitching staff, the starting staff has given them an opportunity to win all these games, but it's been the fight. Every time, whether they're behind in games or fighting and finding a way. You mentioned, Mags up there in Oakland, couple big hits in extra innings when he had the runner at second base. Twice he comes through again with that triple to tie the game up there last night. It's just fun to watch the enthusiasm for the young players and their smiles on their faces.
That cake might walk off the stage. You're starting to drool. I don't know what's happening over there.
I am 60 now. It might be me.
It might true. Well, you know what? This game had shutout written all over it for the second consecutive night. As you guys were talking about, no signs of life from the Angel offense. Dylan Bundy had shut out him through 5 innings. That bullpen for the Twins has been very good with the addition of the arms they got during the trading deadline. But bottom of the 8th inning, the cut and paste Tim Salmon to pick Shohei Ohtani every night to hit home run. What does he do? He hits a home run.
Hey, even when he misses a ball, that's a true home run hitter. He missed that. But you know what? He has enough carry on it for it to get out, and that was a tough at bat. I mean, you got Durant throwing, 102?
Yep.
And he drops like a 90-mile-an-hour curveball, and Shohei's able to respond to that and just get enough of it to get out of the ballpark. That's great hitting right there. Hey, you know what? It just kind of got things going because up until that point, the Angels were averaging like 70 miles an hour exit velocity on all their swings. So it was really nice to see a big swing come through and get the Angels going.
I mean, that's his 11th home run versus breaking pitches this year. And there's no way you're sitting up there thinking, okay, I can hit a curveball out against a guy throwing 102, 103 miles an hour. So generally, you're going to try to get that back quicker through the zone. But that fly ball, majestic hit out. Verlander said he was trying to lasso the moon. I'm like, what is he, George Bailey trying to lasso the moon? That ball was hit up there so high. It was so great to see that. But the energy all of a sudden started building up after that home run by Shohei Ohtani.
Yes.
And I just want to, we're talking hitting for a good reason. We haven't been able to talk to hitters like this in a while. But you know what? The pitching staff, the bullpen, 6 innings, only give up 1 run. They did a great job against a Minnesota Twins lineup that's a pretty tough lineup. That's a playoff lineup. And to see our bullpen come in and keep us in the game and allow you to, snatch that victory from the hands of defeat like that, that was pretty amazing.
Especially zeros when you have the guy starting at second with no outs and still able to do that. With a lineup hitting over 250 as a team.
Second straight night, too. Mike Myers, 4 innings of 2-run baseball the night before. So bullpen's been solid the first 2 games this one. But back to Magny Reese Sierra. Who is this guy, by the way? He's an international free agent signed by the Cardinals back in 2012. His debut in 2017. Played for the Marlins. Signed with the Angels on the 13th of January. Called up on the 24th. And this is what happened in Oakland. He comes up with the big hit in the 10th inning. It was a go-ahead run, guys, but then in the 12th inning, this is what happened, and then all of a sudden, we did this last night, Tim. So, I mean, a guy that, Phil Nevin said, you know what, I was thinking about pinch hitting for him, but he was so good in Oakland, I had to keep him in the lineup.
Well, he's so good, and you got to go back to his Miami days, too, Marlin days. I mean, they actually went to the playoffs that 1 year, so he's got some experience. He's got some experience playing in tight clutch situations. Again, with all these guys, these young guys, you got to give them a bat. You got to get them out there, let them get comfortable. Playing once or twice a week, 3 times a week isn't enough to get you on a roll. He's been playing a little bit more regularly in the last week or so, and I think you're starting to see some of those skills really shine.
When you look at his swing, it's a contact swing. When a guy's throwing that hard, you have a chance to make any kind of contact. contact. He's providing the power. That was just a great swing in there. And what he has done, even be able to get the barrel out in Oakland doing the same thing, he's going to make contact. When you make contact, we see Arizo there with the Twins and Fletcher with the Angels. When you make contact, good things happen.
Hey, make him play defense.
Yep.
Make him play defense. So, by the way, Sierra, the only active player with at least 500 ABs that has not hit a home run. He's been close.
Twice now he's been close. Home plate, inside the
twice in a week. Okay, let's talk about home runs. Let's go to the home run blast and find out what's going on with this contest. And all you do is scan the QR code or visit valleysports.com/win. Compete for $20K monthly or season-long prizes. You pick 3 batters. Your first play is free. Score 1 point for every home run that your selected batters hit. Of course, the more points you score, the more money you can win. Who did we pick? Well, Tim Salmon picked Shohei. Cut and paste Salmon. That's what he does. But hey, look at this. Magneuris Sierra is going to go yard
You know what?
today.
I got Ohtani because last year I said all I wanted on my birthday last year was a win and a Shohei Ohtani home run. Well, you know what? He homered last year, so I'm going with Shohei to hit a home run today.
Yeah,
I went a little Seinfeld moment and asked him to hit a home run for me. It's maybe even 2 today.
Hey, let me tell you, on day games in Anaheim, just get somebody who hits high fly balls that's going to carry out. That's Ohtani.
Yes. Way to go, Tim.
All right, well, it's time for you to carry on my older son and take that Drew League cake with you.
No, you're not going with it.
Dust in the wind.
Dust in the wind. Happy birthday, Mark Kubaza. Have a fantastic day. We all love you, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, we're going to take first time out here on Angels Live, coming at you from outside the Big A. But when we do come back, Denny Hawking, Tim Salmon get together for a hitting demo with some of the kids from the 18U national team. That's all coming up on the other side.
Kevin Millar
I'm just a dude that loves baseball.
and Steven Nelson
I'm nervous as hell, man.
on a quest for legends worthy of the sacred prize.
I lost my mind, but
It's unpredictable baseball coverage that will have you on the edge of your seat all season long.
So keep it locked here on MLB Network all day.
Swing into action and join the adventure on Intentional Talk, only on MLB Network.
let's watch some baseball.
Angels baseball presented by your Southern California Cadillac dealers. Third and final game of this weekend series with the Minnesota Twins. And after that dramatic extra inning, come from behind win last night, the Angels have a chance for the series win. Apparently there's a party somewhere, and I was not invited. As welcome back outside the Big A, Kent French with you. Now, Denny Hawking, longtime big leaguer and longtime Minnesota Twin. Yes, he's a colleague of ours on Valley Sports West, but he is also the manager of the 18U national team. And recently he brought out some of his players out here to the Big A for a hitting demonstration with Halo Hall of Famer Tim Salmon.
So we're here today with Denny Hawking, my co-host, co-analyst, partner here. But Denny, congratulations. You've been asked to be the coach of the 18U USA team. What a great honor right there. Why don't you tell me about these special guests that you brought here today?
So thanks, Tim. You know, it's a really great honor that I have this year managing the 18U national team. We're going to compete for the World Cup come in September, and we're privileged to have 3 local really good baseball players here at the high school level. Casey Borba of Orange Lutheran, Gavin Gahovic of Villa Park, and Roman Martin of Servite. These are 3 kids right now that that are in the 44 that are going to have an opportunity to go to trials. Trials is what we're trying to do. We started off with PDP, Player Development Program. That's 100 national kids we bring in. We coach them up. We try to get the right kids. We trim that down to 40 guys. We've got 44 this year coming to trials. Those kids will have an opportunity to compete for the final 20-man roster, which leads us into September 4th through the 19th. The 19th is the gold medal game. Hopefully we'll be in that game.
All right, so these boys right now are going to be coming in, and they're going to be doing some things to develop their skills. And, you know, you guys have got some great coaching. I'm sure you're going to run them through the gamut of all these great things and get some great coaching from major leaguers. So today we're going to, you know, maybe just work off a tee. I mean, it's the most simple. It's the foundational part of hitting, working off a tee. That's got to be part of your daily routine. So why don't you talk about, you know, routines and what you're going to do with these kids, and we'll go ahead and get Casey on it and show them, you know, talk about a routine.
Perfect. I know back when I played as a utility guy, so I had different routines for when I would play and when I wouldn't play. So if I had an opportunity to play that day, I'd go and I'd want to make sure that I was working the right side. If it was a left-hander, my left side. If it was a right-hander. But I was trying to really get the tee out away from me, stay on the ball, really work the middle field. That was more my routine, and I wanted to feel like my hands were ready when I went in to take batting practice.
Yeah. So one of my routines, and every major leaguer, first of all, you have to have a routine. You guys have routines. You got to have a pregame routine, a pre-at-bat routine. It's just part of baseball. It helps you be more consistent. One of my routines, the very first thing I did every day was I came in, and this tee we can't get it up high enough, but Casey, I'm going to have you stand over here. You boys watch out here. My first routine was this. I did one-arm bat drills. To me, the most important thing in my swing was my bottom hand. So my left arm, and I really wanted to develop strength in my bottom hand, leading my bottom hand to the ball. So first thing I did, I'd usually have a tee a little bit higher, but we're going to go ahead and do this. And what I do in my high school kids, choke up a little bit because it's going to be a little bit harder to control that barrel, but I'm just going to, I take 10 swings, and all I'm looking to do is I'm looking to get on top of that ball and hit a line drive off the net. So go ahead and give us a couple swings. We'll let you. And here's the other thing. A lot of times when I do my routine, it's no stride. I take the lower half out. It's just really about working on my shoulder and my front hand. So we're going to go ahead and switch now. After I did 10 on that side, I did 10 with my backhand. And then after I did my 10 that way, then I did both hands. And again, my key is I don't ever want to hit the top of the net. I want to hit line drives. So we just got done seeing my pregame routine. Next, we're going to show Denny's pregame routine. What is that going to be?
We're going to work a little bit outside and inside, a little double T action. So have an opportunity to take the balls from outside, stay on them, stay through them, be able to turn on balls inside.
All right, so we're going to take a break right now. And when we come back, we'll see what Denny's routine looks like.
A new quest has begun.
A quest for success.
Wow! What a star by that one.
A quest for redemption.
And gone, goodbye!
My quest begins now.
Unbelievable!
All the way to October.
Oh my goodness!
Only on MLB Network.
That's gone! Struck him out!
Our national pastime, all the time.
back to Angels Live. We're here with Denny Hawking, the coach for the 18U USA team. Denny, you're going to go through your pregame hitting routine off the tee. Let's see what it looks like.
All right, one of the things I like to do to get ready for a game is I like to take the tee, work on balls away from me just to get my hands loose, be able to cover that outside pitch, and then later on be able to sit there and have balls inside so I can be able to turn them. Gavin Grahovic's going to show us how that drills down.
All right, let's do it. Gavin's a big boy. Let's put that tee up there a little higher for him, though.
So we'll take this ball, put it off the plate here so we've got total coverage.
And I'm just going to state this. This ball is deep in the hitting zone because it's a fastball that you got to get deep to hit the other way.
Yeah, right. We're trying to let this ball travel, absolutely.
Yeah.
And this is something, Tim, and you know this, you know, at the amateur level, at the high school level, and then the level that these guys are doing right now internationally, this is where a lot of the pitches are being thrown.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to know how to cover this pitch and hit it hard.
That's right. There was a saying back in our day, I don't think they say it as much, but look away, adjust in.
Yeah.
This is it right here. So from outside, you're going to go back now. You're going to work on the middle inside. Now, middle in, you have to understand, if I'm going to hit the pitch away, I got to let the ball travel deep, all right? So it's almost even with your hip. But if I'm going to turn on a pitch inside, I'm going to catch it out front, right? I'm going to get the barrel out front. So we're going to set that tee up out front.
And this is something where contact point is really critical in order to how hard you hit balls. If you're hitting balls outer half and you're hitting them way up here, it's just a rollover. That's why you're working that outer half. Gavin, why don't you see if you can turn on some of these pitches? I've seen you do it before.
And one of the keys is when you're turning on the inside pitches, make sure I keep my hand path inside the ball. I don't want to be casting and coming around it. I want to keep my hands inside the ball. The reason I keep my hands inside the ball is as you hit the ball with your hands inside it, you have a better chance of keeping it fair. You start casting and turning around, that's a foul ball in the stands. So when that pitcher comes with that inside pitch and we want to make a good pass at it, we want to execute it and get a hit out of it. We don't want to just turn it foul and turn it into another strike.
All right, so that's just kind of how my routine works here back when I played. And what we're also trying to do is incorporate it to these guys, giving them a little bit more of a specific routine to get them ready for the pitching they're going to have to face in the international play this year.
All right, so Denny, that was some great drills right there, working inside, outside. It's just one of the drills that you have to do to, you know, in a good routine. There's so many more things that I'm sure you have in store for these kids. You know, tell us what these guys have in store the next few weeks, and you know, give us some insight on what we can expect from them.
So all these guys are just getting ready to prep. What they have next is the 18U trials. That's going to start August 29th. They fly in, so we'll have a little bit of a mini camp, taking the 44 players down to 20 once that final roster is set on September 2nd. We'll do a little bit more of a mini camp, get these guys. We'll be able to implement more of the drills, more first and thirds, get them really team-oriented of what we're trying to accomplish when we go to World Cup. World Cup starts September 9th. So first game, gold medal game, is September 13th. Hopefully, September 18th. Hopefully we're in that, and we can keep the gold medal here in the States.
All right, let's go, boys. Hey, good-looking group of kids here. Good luck to you guys. Wish you the best. This is an amazing experience for you. I hope that you make the most of it. And Denny, good luck to you.
Thanks, man.
This is a great experience for you, too. All right.
Denny, Tim, great stuff, and good luck to the 18U national team this September as we take one more time out. When we do come back, Tucker Davidson making his second start as a Halo. We're going to find out what the lineup behind him will look like.
Every time he takes the field, he competes not only against the other team, but against the toughest adversary, himself. MLB Tonight, where the best outdo their best on MLB Network.
Cadillac dealers right here on Bally Sports, and all season long, the day after the Angels win at home, fans can redeem free medium fries with a $1 minimum purchase like today at participating SoCal McDonald's. Download and register on the McDonald's app. Pour them on a tray. Share them with friends. Fries make smiles. Hopefully I have some more smiles tomorrow after a big win today. This is the Angels lineup, Tim, that needs to get it done. David Fletcher, his 6th straight appearance at the top of the lineup. And if you go 1 through 4, that's the 5th straight time those 4 have been grouped together.
Yeah, pretty much the same lineup in the top 4 spots. You got Joe Adell and Jared Walsh flipping, just, flipping the lineup right there. But Kurt Suzuki getting the start, and Velasquez in there as well. So pretty much, you're starting to see some continuity with some guys like you see in the top 4, 5, 6 guys. And that's maybe a good sign for this offense going forward.
Another good sign for this offense and for this Angels team going forward. We showed Mike Trout yesterday taking swings during BP. This is Mike Trout earlier today. And the big question is, how would Mike Trout feel the day after, 2 days after he took swings for the first time? Good to see him out there again.
Well, it's great to know that he swung yesterday. He's back swinging today. It's going to be another couple days to see how he feels, but he's got to go out there and continue to take his swings and build it up and maybe face some simulated pitching, some live pitching maybe early next week.
All right, keep our fingers crossed. Get Mike Trout out there as soon as possible, but it's almost time for Angels baseball. Patrick O'Neill, Mark Gubicza, the birthday boy, and Carlin Baith with the call. Angels, Twins, coming at you next from the Big A.
Every time he takes the field, he competes not only against the other team, but against the toughest adversary, himself. MLB Tonight, where the best outdo their best on MLB Network.
your team. The heart of LA, Bally Sports West. The heart of the fan.
ball game is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Oh, it's a gorgeous day for Angels baseball here at the Big A. It's the rubber match after last night's heroics against the Minnesota Twins. Oh, my goodness, game of the year right there. Taylor Ward with the walk-off in the 11th. Exactly what this Angels team needed. And how about 43,000 fans? That's what those Angels fans needed as well. Welcome inside a broadcast booth. It's his birthday. Mark Guba's up. I'm Patrick O'Neill. Happy birthday. All you want is an Ohtani home run and a win, but you'll take the win.
Yeah, I feel like I'm Jack Benny right now, Patrick. I'm 39 forever. I'm going to stay that way for a long time.
You certainly look that way. Let's flash back. It was a magical victory.
I mean, show a curveball, his 11th home run versus breakables this season against a guy who's thrown 102, 103 just over the glove. Buxton out in center field. We see him bring back so many of those home run balls throughout his career. All of a sudden you go, there's a chance to come back in the game and bags. Every time he comes up with those big moments, we saw it in Oakland, goes the other way, a triple here, thinking maybe it's a walk-off inside the park, 3-run home run. Really good play by Nick Gordon to be able to get that into Carlos Gray, and a perfect throw to plate prevents that. But the dramatics continued on with Taylor Ward, Patrick, and that swing he had, he looked comfortable every single pitch thrown. He was trying to get the job done, and he does. His second career walk-off home run, second time this season. They've come back from multiple runs down in the 9th inning, but I'll tell you, that victory last night, Patio, was as much fun. The energy in the crowd, the energy for these guys at home plate, it was a lot of fun to see that.
Well, Taylor Ward certainly did not miss when he got the opportunity. So much fun, let's relive it once again. Curveball driven towards center field, hit a mile high and a mile deep, back at the wall. It is gone. Towards left field, that's it pretty well. Nick Gordon runs over, it gets by him! Oh, that's gonna tie the game! Sierra might be sent! He's being sent for the inside the park home run to win the game! He is out at the plate! And that's driven towards center field. Buxton goes back, Taylor Ward! Walk, set, off! That is the ball game. Light it up. Going to be replayed hundreds of times. Big fly, Ohtani-san!
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
Gives them what they came to see.
to you by Jack in the Box. Spicy chicken strips are back at Jack in the Box for a limited time starting at just $5.49. By your Southern California Cadillac dealers and by Heffernan Insurance. Sunday baseball here at the Big A, a warm one and a chance for the Angels to win the series and win back-to-back series. Got to go back to May since that's happened. The team is playing some pretty good baseball, but that win last night, they were on the verge of being shut out in back-to-back games. The thrill to come back and win it as they did, Gooby, was unreal.
And some great bullpen work to allow you to come back and win that game. That was outstanding by the bullpen.
Hey, Tucker Davidson is making his first appearance as a starter here at the Big A. It's his 6th game. What do you expect from Tucker?
Well, this attack in the strike zone is going to be so important for him. His stuff is there. He can run his fastball at 92, 96, and slider, curveball, changeup. My go-tos to have success for him today is you got to work ahead all day long. It's really been the game. And walking batters has been the problem for Tucker. He's got good stuff, and it's that good slider depth. We saw the slider success with Depners and Sandoval against his Twins lineup. He's got a good slider himself, have that good depth, but work ahead all game long.
Well, Tucker, the man and his dream to beat the Twins. First time facing these guys. Here is the batting order for Rocco Baldelli. Arise, Correa, Buxton, Miranda, Polanco, Celestino, Gordon, Leon, and Cave. The Twins really struggled with runners in scoring position last night. 0 for 14. That's because they got some pretty good defense behind the pitching. Here's the outfield. Adele, Sierra, Ward. And the infield is Rengifo, Velasquez, Fletcher, Walsh. And doing the catching here on a Sunday afternoon, Kurt Suzuki.
And Joe Adele out in the outfield has been outstanding so far, especially on this homestand with his throwing. Back-to-back games has taken our Kia player profile for Joe Adele. 6 outfield assists since the start of 2021, tied for the most on the Angels with Taylor Ward. Back-to-back games with really good throws from the outfield and left field position for Joe Adele.
Joe pointed out to us, Mark, that he thought the play he made last night, that throw to second base, was a better baseball play than the throw that he made at the plate.
I agree, because he had to go to his left there and get that towards line and then make a strong throw. He was charging on that play. The plate, you love that as a pitcher, getting that guy out at home, but it was his throw to second. It was a good baseball play, like he said.
I thought that was, interesting for him to say that, because it just shows you that baseball IQ is there. He has a real understanding for, what he needs to do and how he needs to get better. All good signs. And Tucker Davidson, first pitch here on a Sunday afternoon to Luis Arise, MLB's top average, 337. And leading off this afternoon. First pitch at 109. It is 91 degrees.
Pretty close to that bottom part of the strike zone.
Phil Cuzzi behind home plate calling balls and strikes here today.
Always a solid umpire behind the plate, Phil Cuzzi.
Last time out, Tucker Davidson lost at Seattle. 19th round pick from the Atlanta Braves. 2016, acquired in the trade for Raisel Iglesias. Cuzzi's coming out to talk to Tucker. Maybe something, chain of some kind. Let's take a look. No? What do you think the discussion was?
Usually, maybe if you're in a stretch position, you're not coming to a discernible stop, but that's not the case with nobody on base here. Not sure what that would possibly be. In other words, you might be saying, hey, let me see your slider right now. I heard you got a pretty good slider.
Driven towards center field. Sierra, no problem, has it, and that's a big out to retire Arise.
Arise hits everything well, uses the entire field, makes contact. Sierra runs it down. Anything hitting the air is going to be a little nerve-wracking as a pitcher because the baseball will carry well here, and it's also difficult with this kind of sky for anybody to see that well. You got to start turning your body, and that's exactly what Sierra was able to do on that fly ball by Arise.
I know you and Tim Salmon talked about how the ball will carry here during the day. Just a bit upstairs. Hit the bull, win a prize.
One of my old pitching coaches, Bruce Keeson, who also pitched for the Angels, said every once in a while when you warm up, not a bad idea to throw one of those pitches like that, because then the hitter goes, whoa, I'm not going to get comfortable in the batter's box.
Carlos Correa, generally pretty comfortable in the batter's box. All right, that pitch hits the bottom of the zone, strike one. Correa, who was involved in that excellent relay to get Sierra at the plate as he was attempting to win the game. Walk off inside the Parker, not to be, but Halos win it in 11. It would have been the first home run for Sierra, but Ward eventually picked him up with his second career walk-off and his first since the last game of 2018. Remember that walk-off? I believe that might have been Socha's last game.
Yes, walk-off. It was a season walk-off.
Yep. And yes, Shohei is in the lineup. Here's the 3-1. In there, 3-2.
I think when you throw in pitches to Carlos Correa, I think staying down and away is a good recipe for success. Up and away, we saw it yesterday again. He hits that ball really, really hard the other way. And can still turn on the pitch inside, but he prefers pitches elevated.
Into the seats.
Look at that energy for Jared Walsh. He was out working early again today on his defense. There's some guys taking batting practice, including Mike Trout out there, Matt Duffy. By the way, Mike Trout was crushing the baseball today in batting practice.
How about crushing one dead center on soft toss?
Yeah. We had to laugh at that. I was like, how do you do that? That's how strong he is, how good he is feeling.
Remains day to day. Perhaps as soon as this week. One out walk to Carlos Correa.
Let's take a look at the pitch arsenal for Davidson today on our StatCast 3D, powered by Google Cloud. 44% four-seamer, 40% slider, curveball at about 14%, sinker will throw on occasion about 3%. Fastball, especially when it hasn't been able to get exactly where he wants, it's been hit pretty good, but his slider and curveball are a good combination of breaking pitches, and a lot of them when you put them together. Couldn't quite get Correa to go after that slider down.
Byron Buxton moved to the third spot in the batting order. Buxton made a defensive play last night, one of the best you will see. Coming dead in on a line drive bullet. Makes the catch and doubles up Ohtani. Thought the game was over. That one is lifted to right field. There's some carry here on a day game. Buxton to the wall, and that's gone. That's a two-run home run for Byron Buxton. Warm day, got enough under it, and that is his 28th home run of the season.
That's a curveball he went the other way with. Anything hit high in the air has a chance to go a long way. You can tell this by the reaction by Taylor Ward. He thought off the bat he has a shot at getting there, and then he kept drifting back, and that ball is ended up getting out for a two-run home run. Stayed upstairs a little bit on the curveball. It's about thigh high. He's got that uppercut swing. He hits the majority of his baseballs in the air. High fly ball percentage for Buxton.
Yeah, no chance. Brings up Jose Miranda, and that one is hit to Fletcher, and we have two down. So just like the first two games of this series, when the starting pitcher allowed 2 earned runs, we saw it from Sandoval. He ended up going 5 gutty innings. Same with Detmers last night. When they don't have their best stuff, but they still give you a chance to win, can Tucker Davidson rebound from this and get some length for the team, put up some zeros?
And that's how you learn how to be successful. When you don't necessarily, you want to put up zeros, you give up a 2-run home run in the first inning and see how you bounce back. Got a quick ground ball out by Miranda. You got to build off that.
Here's Jorge Polanco with 2 down, top of the first, 2-0 Minnesota. A Twins team that had a opportunity to close the gap in the AL Central. They could have closed it to a half, but with that loss last night, remain a game and a half back of the Guardians. Nice play by Tommy Watkins down there at third. Oh, and 2. I've talked baseball with you for many years. 0-2 is a pitch that you really don't like to see anywhere near the strike zone, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, I liked it away. About a half a baseball or so off the corner. Inside, whether you're going up and in, you hit batters, or they can make contact inside with 2 strikes. Looks like you went on that.
Sure does. Oh, no swing. That's Mark Ripperger, first base umpire.
Wow, that was close. And he went.
Emphatic call at first by Ripperger, surprising. Well, looks like that'll be handled by Taylor Ward. So he doesn't get the strikeout, but he gets the final out of the inning, 2-0 Minnesota.
The search for high-quality meat ends here. With ButcherBox, you get 100% grass-fed beef, organic free-range chicken, humanely raised pork, wild-caught seafood, and so much more. Sourced from partners who believe in doing things the right way. Together, we can make a difference, one meal at a time. Join ButcherBox now and get free bacon for the life of your membership.
At Boll & Branch, we don't make bedding like everyone else. We make it better. We prioritize thread quality, not thread count. We source the finest 100% organic cotton to make the softest, most luxurious fabrics on earth. We're free from toxins, the way home should be. Boll & Branch is made different, so you can sleep better at night. Experience the difference at bollandbranch.com.
And Gooby, my inclination is maybe to just ask perhaps, why that wasn't called a swing down at first base. What do you think? How can this discussion go?
Well, I mean, that and maybe why he went out and have that conversation with Tucker Davidson, too, when he came up there to the mound.
That's true.
See what he actually had to say to him on that one.
Here's the lineup for the Angels. David Fletcher, Shohei Ohtani, Luis Rengifo, followed by Taylor Ward, last night's hero, Joe Adell, Jared Walsh, Kurt Suzuki, and another hero, Magneuris Sierra and Andrew Velasquez in the game at shortstop tonight for Phil Nevin. Yeah, 2 explanations that perhaps we might have to wait till our Angels Live postgame show to find out about. What did Cuzzy have to say to Davidson? Here's Chris Archer, the veteran right-hander, and good numbers versus the Angels.
Yeah, 6-2 with a 2.50 ERA. Fastball, 92-97 slider, a very good one. Change-up curveball. He throws a lot of sliders. And my go-to is to have some success this afternoon against Archer. They haven't had a lot in the past, but maybe today. Jump on his fastball. Got some home run numbers against his fastball. .314 batting average, 5 home runs. And lay off those mistake sliders. He's got 39 strikeouts on his slider.
This is his 20th start, 235th start of his career.
He hasn't gone deep into many games, but he's been pretty effective for the Twins.
Fletcher 1 for 2 in his career versus Archer.
So far, not having that 96-97 on his fastball, but 90-91 so far. He can rush it up there.
The 2-1. That's ground ball over to his left. Correa fields it, makes that play nicely. What a gun he has. How about the rest of the defense behind Chris Archer here this afternoon? Outfield is Nick Gordon, Celestino, and Jay Cave gets the start in right infield. Third to first, Miranda, Correa, Polanco, Arise, and doing the catching here this afternoon, Sandy Leon back behind the dish.
Nick Gordon, 35th start out in left field, a couple outfield assists and 1 error. That's 28 starts in center field. He play a number of outfield positions. You see how quick he is going after a baseball.
Your former teammate, Tom Flash Gordon, his young son, is going to be a star in this game. Here's Shohei Ohtani with 1 down. It was the Shohei hat giveaway. I think that the rally hat certainly worked. Having Lily in the booth certainly worked, but Ohtani providing the spark I think the Angels offense needed with that home run.
So good on breaking pitches. 11 home runs of his 26 on breaking pitches. Archer goes backdoor slider on that one. Shohei's so good on those breaking pitches. And you see those numbers. And Aaron Judge, Austin Riley with more. Buxton, who hit a break a ball out today already. Shohei with 11.
That would give Buxton 12. Takes the lead over Shohei. Now, last year on Gooby's birthday, Ohtani went deep. Can he do it again for his guy, Gooby-san? Just got a piece of the changeup. 2-2.
He's got a good changeup. Shohei with 3 home runs versus all speed this year. Much better adjustment on changeup. He has seen a lot of changeups this season.
Archer's a 2-time All-Star, 2015 and 2017.
Likes his slider in this count. See if he goes with that with Shohei, who hits break a ball so well.
Well, good call. And Ohtani strikes out, 2 down.
Pretty good depth on that slider. Archer has a good one. It's about 43% of his pitches are sliders. He gets on a roll with that slider. He will get some punch. That's now 40 on season on his slider.
They'll have to wait. Perhaps one batter with Luis Rengifo. Most of his homer pop comes from the right side of the plate. And Rengifo had a chance to win the game, but Buxton robbed him. Regardless, Luis hit safely in 37 of his last 43, hitting .318 over that span.
What a fun game that was when you think about it, putting pressure on the team, trying to get to the postseason. Minnesota Twins, and they made a couple really good defensive plays, yet the Angels still found a way to win that game. And you got to give a lot of credit to the bullpen, putting up 0, especially when you have that runner starting the inning off at second base.
The Angels 5-5 in extras this year. Rengifo pokes that to center field. Buxton is there, and Archer takes care of the home half of the first.
Retired MLB pitcher CC Sabathia is old school. His son Karsten Sabathia is new school. Karsten uses Win Reality for his hitter training, a state-of-the-art tool that utilizes VR to improve timing, pitch recognition, and confidence. A new school approach to more hits. Hitters love it.
I love it.
Pitchers, however.
Man, I'm glad I'm retired.
Train new school. Hit old school. Be ready for real. Win Reality.
Good nights lead to great mornings. Get generic Viagra shipped discreetly to your door at RexMD.com. Your consultation is free. There's no copays, no doctor office visits, and your shipping is always free. Visit RexMD.com right now.
With the Game Time app, I paid 60% less than this guy. What? And it's not just sports tickets. It's also concerts. Performances, too.
Oh, come on!
Download Game Time. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed.
edge of our seats last night as he hit what we all thought to be a game-winning inside the park home run. But it was not. It was a 2 RBI triple. And guys, that was pretty clutch because it put the Angels into extra innings where they eventually got the walk-off win, right? But Magnarius, he's rapidly approaching 550 career at-bats and still has yet to hit his first career home run. He told us after the game last night he's always dreamed of having a walk-off home run. As he was rounding second, he thought, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make my dream come true. Then he said, then I couldn't. And laughed a little bit there, guys. But hey, the last time the Angels had a 2 RBI triple to tie the game in the 9th or later, it was back in 1977, which was the year Gooby was born, right, guys? All the way back then?
Oh, I wish. Oh, how I wish.
Patrick, I do have a question. What were your thoughts, though, when you called that out at home? That's so rare to see in the first place.
Well, I was just hopeful that he was going to be safe, but when I saw the play at the plate, I had a feeling he was out, Carlin, but of course, Sierra on cue makes the catch. Magnarius Sierra. Let's take a look back. And he's been clutch, though, in extras because we saw it in Oakland. And here he is, maybe just a little bit too wide a third on the, on the round.
Yeah, usually you want to catch that corner of the inside of the bag, and it's more a direct line towards home plate. But when you're motoring around like that, you're thinking you had a great chance. Nick Gordon made a great throw into Carlos Correa, made a perfect throw to the plate. Everything had to be done textbook-wise as far as the relay to be able to have a shot, and he did it. And unfortunately for Max, he wasn't able to get that walk-off 3-run inside the park home run, but he did tie it up, and the energy level for the team after that was amazing.
He's going to get his home run. You can count on it. But for 2 players to be tagged out twice at home plate, going for inside the park home runs in the same season. Last time it happened, 2011, Ben Revere with the Minnesota Twins and also an Angel.
He was a great guy.
That one's rolled over and handled by David Fletcher. So 2 down.
Boy, everything worked on that. They had Nick Gordon at the plate, too, was involved in that play. A couple ground ball outs now for Tucker Davidson.
Here's Sandy Leon with 2 down in the second. Twins up 2-0 on a 2-run blast to right field off the bat of Byron Buxton. There could be some room for Walsh. He's been working on this, unable to make the catch and avoiding Taylor Ward. Barely. That could have been very dangerous.
That's a really tough play, especially when you're going as far as you are. Look how far Jared Walsh is going to go for this baseball. He's tracking. He's trying to find exactly how much foul territory he's going to be involved in this one. And then out of nowhere comes sliding in is Taylor Ward. So Walsh looking for that baseball in the last second. Ward is sliding in, forcing for both of them. They're okay. That could have been real scary at that momentum they're both running at.
Yeah, had he clipped Walsh, taking the legs right out from under him. Oh, there's a strikeout for Tucker Davidson. His first, a 1-2-3 second. Here come the Halos.
Hey kids, join MLB Network and your favorite players for a show made just for you. Play ball. It's all the big moments, bat flips, and amazing plays from an exciting week of baseball and tips to up your game. Saturdays, 10 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network.
Join Kevin Millard.
I'm just a dude that loves baseball.
And Steven Nelson.
I'm nervous as hell, man.
On a quest for legends worthy of the sacred prize.
I thought I lost my mind, but
it's unpredictable baseball coverage that will have you on the edge of your seat all season long.
So keep it locked here on MLB Network all day.
Swing into action and join the adventure on Intentional Talk, only on MLB Network.
Let's watch some baseball.
in a second. Now it's time for Hyundai Key for the game today. Going a little Kansas, carry on my wayward son. We've already seen how that baseball will carry in the warm sun today. Hopefully that's the case for the Halos. As we back to childhood, hanging at the schoolyard. That was our anthem, our song back in the day.
Well, considering what we saw last night, miracles out of nowhere. May they just continue for Phil Nevin and the Halos. Can I back up your Hyundai Key with one of my own in honor of your birthday?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I was listening to Tom Petty radio on the way down. Chuck Berry, in honor of my man Gooby, I'm going to go with Brown-Eyed Handsome Man from 1956.
Well, who made that be?
Well done. Well played, sir. Taylor Ward is now up. That was a big home run to win it last night, without a doubt. 16 on the season.
See if it gets hot again like he did. A swing like that can get you going. And, you know, look at those two previous at-bats for Taylor before that walk-off home run. 2 strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging.
Curious to see the defensive alignment in the infield shifting over to the left for Taylor, considering he can use the whole field.
By the way, he asked Phil Cuzzy if that was a strike, that slider from Chris Archer, and it was in the zone, and that was by design by Archer upstairs with a slider.
Right in front of the plate, Archer has it and retires Ward, hustling down the line for the first out of the second. Joe Adell got it started last night, that rally in the 9th, right, with that little bloop. He was in on the hands. Max Stassi did a great job also. He was down 0-2 in the count, drawn that walk.
Yeah, to come back in a game like that, especially when you're struggling offensively and had a tough time throughout the whole game, is you just need to have some quality at bats, get some base runners, and just hope that something happens in the right direction. It did with Sierra going the other way, and almost it's inside the park with a triple, tied it up.
Archer this season, fastballs versus non-fastballs. Angels who have struggled versus four-seamers this year, but that's where you can get them.
When you look at the difference, almost double the OPS in hard hit percentage. Got to be ready. Maybe that first pitch could be a fastball. Because he likes to throw a slider. He throws a high percentage of them.
And the 1-2 to Adell.
The pitch arsenal. Take a look at our StatCast for the powered by Google Cloud. 43% slider. This the four-seam fastball. 38 changeup. 14. He does have a good changeup. You see the average versus changeup. Curveball pretty solid too, but his slider changeup combination seen over the years is really good. He sells his changeup well. Good arm action with it.
And he strikes out Adell. 2 down. North Carolina takes care of Louisville, Kentucky.
It's that hard slider now. He's starting to throw a little bit harder now. Do a slider upstairs at 87, upper part of the strike zone. Then he gets a slider down below the zone for the punch out. And no matter what kind of a season you have going, when you have success against a club, you come into that ballpark, come into that locker room, right away you're feeling good. 6-2, mentioned 2.50, 68 strikeouts in 54 innings pitched for Archer against the Angels in his career.
Been around. 5th round pick, 2006. Cleveland. Made his debut with the Rays, went to the Pirates, back to the Rays, now here with the Twins.
He's trying to stay healthy and reestablish himself as a quality top of the rotation guy. Still getting stronger.
Gooby, look at that, that's your call there. Little pizza, little hot dog.
Yes. That looks really.
Somebody has a pretzel, then that's it. That's the hat trick for Gooby. Good pitch, not called a strike. 2-0 to Jared Walsh. Numbers down for Walsh this year across the board.
This could be one of those get over sliders right now. See if you're ready to make some contact with it.
It was. Maybe he just wanted to get a good look at it. Shift to the right side.
He's always had really good balance over the pitching rubber, Archer.
Did you like pitching on a warm day game?
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. You threw a few less pitches in the bullpen to warm up because your arm was ready to go. Your arm just feels extra strong. I always thought with that warm weather like this.
Archer has retired the first 5. And that's a line drive right up the middle for Jared Walsh. Squared it up, 2 strikes, and that's the first hit of the game.
It's good to see that good exit velocity off the bat there for Walsh too. 106 miles per hour exit velocity on a slider. He's down and at 89, so he's controlling the speed of his slider and spots in the zone from 86 to 90.
You can see the frustration from Archer. Hated giving up that hit. Drafted straight out of high school, Clayton High School in North Carolina. Here's Kurt Suzuki. Trying to get a baseball back towards our booth. So Gooby can make a play.
Oh, he's on that. That slider a little more of the zone. He turned. That was right in the heart of the plate. Suzuki just keeping that fair. Out in front just enough. Get that one foul for your Archer.
Suzuki 2 for 6 coming in his career versus Archer. He's seen Mike Trout the most in 24 at-bats. Mike just 5 hits and 10 strikeouts. 0-2 here to Suzuki. Walsh at first. 2 down. Coming our way. I'll just duck to the right. That's a veteran move.
Yes.
Everybody okay back there? Tim Salmon checking on us. We're good. That was coming in hot, I'll tell you that. Is it lopsided? What is it?
No.
What's the baseball feel like? Where would you grip that one?
Feels like I could still throw a slider with it.
And that's a strikeout. And another one for Archer. Twins 2, Angels nothing.
Watch games and coverage all day, every day, your way on MLB Network.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Jackie Robinson, 13 home runs into the left field stands.
Here comes Roger Maris. There's a new home run champion of all time. I don't believe what I just saw. Cal Ripken Jr. has reached the unreachable star.
This crowd on its feet and in unison.
This one has a chance. Home run! Mike Piazza! The Boston Red Sox are world champions.
Welcome to the first night of MLB Network.
Number 600 for Jim Thome. That ball is gone.
106. That would be a new record.
It is caught. Oh, what a catch by Mike Trout. The Cubs have finally won it all. The Atlanta Braves are world champions.
To see here in between innings. A nice ovation for Mark Gubaza. His birthday here today.
That's so cool. Thank you, the Angels, for putting that up there. Really cool.
Great day, August 14th. You know what? Listen, age, it's how you feel. It's just a number. I'm not going to come up here and say, you know, the number. I will just say this. The great linebacker for the Philadelphia Eagles, Chuck Bednarik.
That's a good number. And he played every down, it seemed to be, so I'm cool with that.
His last year was the year you were born also. I don't know if that's a hint for the peeps out there or not. Oh, the coaching staff wanted me to give it to you a little bit today.
Oh, I figured they would.
Mike Trout also, boy, when he came out and he heard the news, his jaw dropped. He's like, what? That's right up the middle, but got a guy there. And that guy's pretty good, Andrew Velasquez. Jake Cave is retired, 6'3". Great baseball name, by the way, Jake Cave. Notable birthdays, August 14th. Daffy Dean. I was hoping to get a guy on, two guys on, excuse me, for Earl Weaver mentioned to get the 3-run home run. Fidrich.
That's awesome.
The Bird, I didn't realize. Juan Pierre.
Really good player himself.
Sure was. Happy birthday.
Pretty good point guard. His birthday today, too. The Lakers.
Magic Man, Magic Johnson. Also, Halle Berry and Mila Kunis for those counting at home.
Good day, August 14th.
And in my opinion, that one of the funniest comedians of all time, Steve Martin, his birthday today.
Yes, I agree with you on that one, Patrick.
You'll never make the 6, Goopy.
And no.
All right, this will be interesting. And a nice little flip. Tucker gets over there to retire, a rise.
And all goes back to what they were working on earlier today. Those are slow ground balls for Walsh to be in position to make that little flip. Every time you play a team, especially as good as the Minnesota Twins, and the way they hit the baseball, you can't give away any of those extra outs. So nice play, gets to this baseball, and a perfect flip to Tucker Davidson getting over there and getting that corner of the base. Nice job all the way around.
Nice little assist, since we just mentioned Magic. Just needed it to be a no look. Carlos Correa walked and scored a run when Buxton went yard in the first. towards right field. That's going to drift into the seats. Count's going to be 1-2.
Good to see Davidson being a little more aggressive, challenging hitters. Now with 2 strikes, where you have that good depth. See if you get him. The first time he didn't get him to go after one of those sliders down. See if you get him to do it this time.
One, 2. Oh, that's hammered up the middle. That's going to be a hit for Correa. Tucker Davidson made the Atlanta Braves opening day roster. This is his first ever appearance versus Minnesota. And now, when you got a guy that took a yard first time up, when you see him again, what's the approach?
Well, he hit a mistake pitch. You just know now that you can just go right back into attack mode. You just forget about that. Don't let that affect what you're going to do the next time around, because you've seen him in the series so far go after breaking pitch down, but that one got more of the play, and he does have some pretty good power, especially curveballs, where he can track that well. That's what he did on that one to Davidson. He tracked it, hit it out the right center. That hard down and in slider might be a better pitch.
When you look at Buxton, you know, the average is down. What he's done is he's slugged, right? Highest percentage of hits, extra bases this season, 62.3. That's the most in baseball, and a 2-run home run. Proves the point. Schwarber and Rizzo.
44 extra base hits this season for Buxton with that home run today.
Speaking of extra base hits, 2 round trippers for Albert today, 2 homers.
With this 11 away from 700 in his career.
They'll run out of time this year. I don't know if that round number means anything to Albert or not.
Well, he said this is his last season. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Tucker Davidson on that one.
The 1-2. Angels been throwing a lot of lefties out there, 3 in a row with Sandoval, Detmers, and now Davidson. Of course, one of the best righties going tomorrow in Shohei.
That's an incredible pitching matchup.
Oh.
Luis Castillo for the Mariners. Came over in that trade with Cincinnati against Shohei Ohtani.
That's appointment viewing. Make your plans. If you're not going to see it live at the Big A, you got to be checking out Ohtani on the bump tomorrow. We have it for you. Coverage starts at 6 o'clock on Valley Sports West.
By the way, Shohei 3-0 against the Mariners with a 1.80 ERA. He said, yeah, that's pretty good, I think.
Seattle currently tied with Texas at 3 in the 7th. Drew Rasmussen was flirting with perfecto for Tampa. Ended up going 8 1/3 with 1 hit, and the Rays beat Baltimore 4-1, and so they've knocked Baltimore back out of the wild card race. They are back in.
It's going to be a lot of fun the rest of the season as far as those wild card spots in both leagues, the National League and the American League.
The 2-2. That's lifted to center field. That one's going to stay in the yard. Sierra drifts over. And battling the sun, you pointed that out, could be trouble, but he handles it. It remains 2-0.
Watch games and coverage all day, every day, your way on MLB Network.
A new quest has begun.
A quest for success.
Wow, what a star by that one.
A quest for redemption. My quest begins now.
Unbelievable.
All the way to October.
Oh my goodness.
only on MLB Network.
That's gone! Struck him out!
Our national pastime, all the time.
T-Mobile coverage cam. Now check out the sun reflecting off Magnouri Sierra's sunglasses. That's tough, but he handled it.
And you notice he's turning his body. It gives you a better chance to be able to get that baseball close enough to glove to make the play. If you look at it straight up in the sun, you're going to have a tough time. So you mostly see outfielders and even infielders on pop-ups start to turn their body to be able to shield the sun enough to be able to track that into the glove.
Pretty good advertisement for those shades, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
What's that feeling like, losing a baseball in the sun? Well, I know, pitchers are the best athletes. You were generally trying to get the heck out of the way.
We were traffic controllers. We were saying, here, you come here, you make this play. And then if you don't make a, how didn't you make that play? Everything hit in the air, pitchers just point up. Even the balls are hit out of the ballpark.
Just point up.
And I go, well, you know what? I can honestly say, I never did.
Never lost it?
No, I never pointed up for it. No, I was a ground ball pitcher. That's part of it.
I see.
Yeah.
You never did the point up?
No. No. I would say, hey, George Brett make the play there, or Frank White, one of the guys, but I never would point up because
they know.
I remember even you throw a wild pitch, you just point the catcher, you're pointing in an area like, well, where's that going? So I would go like third base side, first base side, straight back. And a lot of times when you just point up in the air, I'm like, well, yeah, you're in there, you're looking, the ball's up in the air anyhow. So yeah, make the play.
As if they wouldn't find the baseball unless you had
it was all
pointed.
Yeah, that was the important thing.
Well, that's what Duran did last night, right on the Ohtani blast. He pointed up. That went just enough. So, there's going to be, when Mike Trout eventually comes back, you think that Sierra might stick and stay.
Yeah. Yep. He's done so many good things. Great defensively, good throwing arm.
Good speed. Can steal a bag, has 4 of those. Archer's 1-2. And that's hit pretty well, but played by Polanco. And there's one down here in the third. The Twins don't seem to, as you see Mike Trout with Michael Lorenzen and 2 guys who hope to get back very, very soon. They don't seem to switch their defensive alignment like with Polanco and Correa all that much that I've noticed.
Polanco's been a shortstop, so there's a pretty good range in your middle infielders between the 2 of them. They're a heavily driven analytic team and franchise, the Twins. Their pitching has been solid. Seen in this series so far, the starting pitch has been really good for the Twins. As the Angels' starting pitching has been solid.
Cleveland Guardians win again, 7-2 in Toronto. So Minnesota would need to win to stay a game and a half back in the Central. Andrew Velasquez.
There was quite a few Guardian fans watching in the game last night, and that's it's a 3-hour time change from Cleveland to out here in Anaheim. So They were interested to see how this is going, and they're surprised, the Guardians, this year.
They have a low payroll. I know, they have Jose Ramirez, who's a superstar. They don't have a big payroll, but they do have Tito Francona. Makes a big difference, would you say? I mean, that's very close, but not called. You think of a manager. How many games does a manager, count towards? Is it 5? Is it 10? I don't think there's any way to really quantify it. It's all an energy, and
his MO his whole career has been he's allowed his players to play and enjoy themselves and have fun.
Yep.
He's been successful a lot of years.
Like, there's no way that you could quantify what Dick Hauser meant to he meant so much.
Oh, I can easily say that without him, there's no way we win a championship in '85 without him. His calming influence, bad game, he absorbed the negativity, the wins, the positivity. He allowed his players to enjoy it.
That's a strikeout, and that's 4 Ks so far for Archer, 2 down.
It's a good changeup he has. He's got a whiff percentage of 35.4 with his changeup. So first time through, 193 versus Archer. Second is 220.
He's got some chases, doesn't get a ton, but today, certainly, there you see lowest chase rate, 3rd lowest.
A minimum of 15 starts. Still go back to when you have success against a team, you feel confident right away when you take the mound. It's like a hitter. You think of Mike Trout against Seattle. If he played tomorrow, he would feel good no matter what. He hadn't played in a game in a little bit of time, but he would know he would feel good swinging the bat against him because of all those numbers.
Two down for David Fletcher. Ohtani on deck. And that's going to get down. That's going to bring up Ohtani. That's a base hit for David Fletcher with 2 outs. And on this date last year, August 14th, Shohei Ohtani, as we flash back, he kept his promise. He promised you a homer on your birthday.
At least in my mind he did, and he hit it out. A long way out on a pretty good pitch.
You had a sign?
Yes.
Huh. You don't have one of those signs today, do you?
Possibly. Shohei, just be ready, first pitch. First pitch change up to him, though.
That's so cool when people bring their signs to the, to the stadium. All the way from Canada, people come all over the world to see this man Shohei Ohtani with their signs, and apparently we are no different. These guys
have it all the way into the booth. I brought a sign here today.
Yes, you did. That's all he wants, and a win. But
yes,
but an Ohtani homer. Well, it worked last year. This kid's been waiting, gripping for an Ohtani home run. Can't sit still. Fletcher at first, 2 down, and a 2-0 count coming to Ohtani. What do you say?
Yes.
Okay.
He's been a little more aggressive this season, swinging 3-0.
All the way from Buffalo. Taking.
Slider, hard of the plate, 11 home runs versus breaking pitches. Feeling that Shohei's going to be swinging the bat here. Almost, I think, anywhere near the strike zone he's swinging. And it's going to be swinging it hard. Chris Archer pitch right now.
Off the plate. That's a walk, so first and second for Luis Rengifo. Just keep your sign nearby. He'll come up again.
.68, 57, I should say, walks now for Shohei.
It's got to be top 10 in baseball. Saw MLB.com had this article saying, hey, not so fast, this MVP race in the AL, a lot closer than you think. Preach.
Boy, is there a lot of room on that left side of the infield for Rengifo. Usually early in counts, he'll turn on the baseball. Depending on the count, if he's behind, he'll hit the ball the other way.
Angels have a runner in scoring position for the first time this afternoon. Called a strike. Rengifo does have a hit and an RBI off of Archer. Looking to add to it. Driven well towards left field. Nick Gordon going over, and that's a fair ball. Fletcher's going to score. Ohtani right behind him. We are tied up at 2. Rengifo does it again. Stay hockey feet.
Boy, going the other way. One hops the wall. Fortunate enough, the fans stayed out of the way. Didn't make that play. And with that short wall, a lot of times that will hop into the stands, and it shows that speed of Ohtani to score all the way from first base. Nice job by the fans to stay away from that one. 2 RBI double. Giffey is on fire. That's some great power. That's the other way. Get that in quickly again, but Shohei just too quick. No play. Tie ball game. Just like that. 2-run double. Great Rengifo.
Great jump, and just he cuts the corners so well. Does Shohei. Quick meeting at the mound. He's a big leaguer. There is no doubt about it. Luis Rengifo. 17th double. 29 runs driven in. And he stands at second base. And Taylor Ward at the plate, trying to give the Halos their first lead of the ball game. Ward 0 for 1. Had that little tapper right back to Archer to lead off the second. This series tied 1 apiece.
Been a fun series. The 3 more up in Minnesota. Well, we got away with that one. Don't think that one was by design upstairs. Although he did throw one, a good one, the first at bat upstairs against Taylor Ward.
The 0-2, called him looking and looked to be off the plate, but Bill Cousy rings up Taylor Ward, but the Angels tie it at 2.
Hey, it's me, the summer breeze. I just flew back into town. Let's get outside. Much better.
Nice.
What?
With the Game Time app, I pay 60% less than this guy.
60%?
Game Time finds you the best last-minute deals and guarantees the lowest price. Download Game Time now. Nice shirt.
The twins, Hayden and Georgia, are here.
Yes.
Nicolette and Craig, your family, your birthday, and the fam's here, and a birthday cake for you. Go ahead and take a bite. Go ahead.
I have that little bite. I have that little bite.
All icing.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Happy birthday.
Yes, thank you so much.
Oh,
everybody,
awesome.
Thank you. Great card from all of our crew here, too. Thank you so much for that one.
Oh, I haven't even signed that.
Yes.
Nobody even asked me. Oh, don't mind if I do. Right?
How perfect. The Twins are here today when the Angels are playing the Twins. That's perfection.
It sure is. And you've dominated the Twins in your career. It all comes full circle. In fact, your 14 strikeout game against the Twins, right? Complete game. Was that one hitter?
Yep. There they are. There's the Twins. Nicolette with my wife Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Hi,
Hayden,
Nicolette.
Georgia. Oh, love it. Thank you for yes.
Wow. Now, who's who? We have Hayden or Georgia? Oh, did you see the little face? Who was on the left there? Miranda to center field, taken care of. Sierra has it.
Wow, thank you for that one, everybody. I appreciate that.
That cake was good.
Yes.
I got to stop.
Yes. Oh, seeing the Twins here today. It's first game. First game.
Oh, we're tied up.
Thank you to John Carpino and the Angels for giving the opportunity for the Twins to be able to come here with my entire family. Thank you so much.
Also would like to wish Artie Moreno a happy birthday today.
Happy birthday, Artie.
We're all pulling for the same thing. That's a halo win here today.
It's funny, earlier today, my daughter Nicolette and my son-in-law Craig were with the Twins, and they were saying they were tailgating out in front because they were feeding the babies before coming into the ballpark. I said, that's perfect.
Do you know the player on the Twins that you faced the most in your career?
Kirby Puckett.
That's right. You struck him out 13 times. You held him to a .238 batting average, well below his career average for the Hall of Famer, the great Kirby Puckett. And it's hit by Polanco to left. Coming in on it is Adele and handles it.
Looking a lot better in the outfield. Quick little Kirby Puckett story for you, Patrick.
Yes, please.
So I threw him a lot of sliders, and we were pretty good friends, and he would run down the line after he chased one in the dirt. He goes, I'm going to get one of those sliders one time. Why don't you throw me something different than a slider? I go, so we were up in the game, I think 8-0. So I threw him a changeup. What'd he do?
crushed it.
Home run. I said, no more. As he's running around the base, I said, well, that's your last non-slider you're ever going to get. And he just laughed. I love the way he played the game. Hall of Famer, the late great Kirby Puckett.
You had 30 starts against the Minnesota Twins, a 14-11 record with 5 complete games, 15 quality starts. These are just the facts, people. Two down, the 0-2 to Celestino, and hey, Tucker Davidson starting to get a little feel here at the Big A.
Oh. So a few months ago, I realized I was losing my hair, and then I found Hims.
And a licensed healthcare provider prescribed me this new spray. The results have been amazing. I only wish I'd started sooner.
Like if you could start yesterday, do that. Regrow your hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. Visit 4hims.com. Stadium with the Coca-Cola Angels Family Fun Pack. And for only $44, get 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 soft drinks. For more info regarding the Coca-Cola Angels Family Fun Pack, visit angels.com/fun pack. They're having so much fun that nobody can hear me.
Yeah, they're having a lot of fun up there. Way to go. Thank you.
I'm trying to tell you about the fun pack.
They're having way too much fun, Patio.
Trying to drown me out again. We're tied at 2, bottom of the 4th.
It's a big shutdown inning for Tucker Davidson there after the team ties it up with that great swing from Rengifo. 1-2-3 inning for Tucker.
TD at the Big A. Called a strike to Joe Adell.
Another one of those sliders like against Taylor Ward that was a call of the strike. It looked like it was off the plate. That same looked like it was below the zone.
Yeah, I think that the 0-2 call against Ward missed by Cousin. Especially with the feel he's starting to get of his strike zone, getting it back. That was off the plate.
Boy, just watching earlier today when Joe Adell was taking batting practice, talking to Bill Hasselman, he was saying his power is unbelievable. So you just love to see him just square a baseball up in this warm afternoon. It'd be fun to see how far it could go.
Well, that's not going to go that far.
There's a foul ball, though. He's setting him up.
I think there's another cake coming for you in here, Gooby. My goodness. You are a man of the people. Are you running for office? What is going on? Yeah, that's a beauty.
Oh, wow.
That is a nice one. That one actually has candles.
Wow, this is amazing. Patio, you got me covered for a little bit.
Anybody got a match so we can, well, no, I don't know if we're allowed to do that. Oh, that one's hammered towards the gap in right center. Joe Adell's going to run for a bit. That's going to be a stand-up double.
And that's a swing that Hasselman was talking about. 107 miles per hour exit velocity on that swing from Joe Adell.
Crushed it.
Slider that's upstairs. 90-mile-an-hour slider. He's been 86 to 90 with a slider, but that swing perfect. 2 strikes is trying to go the other way and lines it right center field. 9th double of the season for Joe Adell.
That's letting that ball travel, going the opposite way with it. Well, a chance now for Jared Walsh, who singled his first time up. Just a nice easy swing, went up the middle with it. Almost the same exact spot. That's going to get the runner to third. Correa looked to make a play on Adell, didn't have the throw.
He does have a strong arm. That ball was hit well. Nice swing again for Walsh after a base hit, lines that one. Where he's playing, how long of a throw this is, and because of where Joe is running towards the bag, it's going to be a tough one. Even with that great throwing arm that Carlos Correa has, it's probably the wise decision. Maybe in the 8th inning, 9th inning, you're going to make that play, but still early enough in the game, you don't want to do that. Infield in now for Kurt Suzuki.
Well, that's going to get you some attaboys in that dugout. The leadoff double, advancing on that hard ground out by Walsh. A chance for Suzuki to give the Angels the lead. Up and in.
Usually that first pitch with an infield in, you're going to throw inside because you're going to be in attack mode as a hitter, so you're going to be a little more aggressive. That's why you throw that first pitch inside, not that far in and up and in. But a slider away will give Kurt Suzuki a chance to punch that ball to right. Fastball in, more difficult, especially with the infield in, to get it through the infield.
That's popped up. I don't know if that's going to be deep enough. You have good speed, and that's handled by Celestino. Adell's going to try it. The throw to the plate. Oh, he's in there standing up. Sac fly, RBI. Joe Adell scores. 3-2 Angels.
Interesting on that thing, especially as a left-handed throwing outfielder. So that baseball is going to have a tendency to run towards the first base side of the plate. So I think that's a really good decision by Joe Adell and Mike Gallego to send him home on the sac fly by Suzuki. See the left-handed throw, it's going to tail. Unless you throw that towards the line in the third base line, it's going to tail away, and it gives an opportunity for Joe Adell to score easily on that sac fly.
Easily. I mean, you have to be aggressive. I mean, this team has been scuffling.
That's why you saw Nick Gordon and Celestino talk to each other there, because the right-handed thrower, you might have a better shot at being a throw towards the third base side of home plate as compared to the first base side where it's going to tail away as a left-handed thrower.
Momentum has shifted in this game towards the Angels, big time.
By the way, that sprint speed for Joe Adell, that's a stop pushing off the base, 29.3 feet per second. That is flying down the line. Great swing, good base running, was able to go to third on that ground ball by Jared Walsh and scored on a shallow fly ball to center. All around, great at bat and base running for Joe Adell.
Oh, that just gets off the glove of Archer. This is going to be a tough play, but an excellent play made by Polanco. However, Angels take the lead. It's 3-2 to the fifth.
Evan Longoria, a guy last year who was one of the catalysts to a surprising Giants team.
Meet Evan Longoria. He's watching MLB Network.
Back, dude. Longo's hitting with big-time power. Still that
because that's what baseball fans do.
Like, here we go, Longo, 2022.
Watch games and coverage all day, every day, your way on MLB Network.
Ducks night, Friday, September 2nd. Halos taking on the Stros, 6:30 p.m. First 25,000 fans will receive a Ducks hockey helmet beanie, courtesy of Bally Sports. For more info, visit angels.com/promotions. Wait, what is that?
Is that a duck?
Duck calls, courtesy of Mark Gubaza, Patrick O'Neill, Carlin Bathe, our entire Bally Sports West crew here this Sunday afternoon, a Gooby Sunday. And Tucker Davidson, after the 2-run home run from Buxton in the first, has put up 3 zeros. And I mentioned it that you got the 5 runs from the starting pitching so far in the series from Sandoval and Detmers, both with 2 earnings. To get 5 out of Tucker Davidson, he'll take it. That's towards center field. Sierra, great speed.
Boy,
he has it.
Great jumps off the baseball. I mean, he's got great closing speed. We know that, but his jump off the bat. He's prepped already, and he's able to come in quick. Closing speed makes that look easy out in center. Big out, especially with the speed of Nick Gordon.
Yep. Yeah, that drops. Gordon be a threat to steal. He has 6 to lead the team. Brings up Sandy Leon with 1 down.
One thing you always want to do as a pitcher, starting pitcher in particular, you just never look ahead. Just think in attack mode each batter you face.
Action. That's Trevor McGill for the Twins. They had scoreless starts in the series from their starters. Did Rocco Baldelli, with Malley in game 1. And Bundy pitched very well. Last night went 5 scoreless. But they got 2 off of Archer here this afternoon. Great strategy by the fans to stay under the in the shade on a warm one here at Angel Stadium. Again, it's our veteran fans.
Yes.
Ooh. Angel starters, however, fantastic. Last couple of weeks, ERA ranks first. Opponent slugging first. Opponent OPS second. Homers allowed 9. That's third. Well, that's going to get down for a hit, and that's going to find the corner. Taylor Ward over, so Leon's going to chug into second. A one-out double.
This went the other way on that one. Couple walks in game one, now a double. Third of the season. It's elevated enough where he could punch that ball that way.
So a runner in scoring position. Last night, the Twins 0 for 14 with runners in scoring position. Credit that Angels bullpen that did a great job last night. Herget, Luke, Chavez, Quijada, Tepera. Jake Cave now with one down and lifts that to right field. Taylor Ward coming over. He has it for the second out.
Well, you love those quick outs if you're Tucker Davidson.
So listen, we're giving love to the starters, but let's talk about the bullpen and also give them a love, the job they've done since July 24th.
The ERA, as far as relievers, 2.91, fourth best in the American League. That's a long period of time, since July 24th. Excellent job. You don't win that game unless the bullpen comes in and does a job like they did last night to be able to come back like that.
This is a good Twins lineup.
Boy, this is the at-bat of the game for Davidson right here. This is a tough hitter.
The Rise leading baseball batting average, currently .335. He's 0 for 2. He's been a hit machine this season. In fact, he's a contact guy since 2019.
Oh, I like that one there. Putting on a pickoff move, especially with him at the plate. Sometimes a little quick pickoff may get you out of the inning and not have to throw a pitch to him until next inning. And almost got him because you see Leon trying to get a bigger secondary lead. Remember, he got thrown out at the plate in the series.
Oh, this is going to be great work from Tucker Davidson. Fletcher has it, gets Luis Arraez. He's held Arraez hitless. 3-2 Halos.
Watch games and coverage all day, every day, your way on MLB Network.
Where there's baseball,
one pitch away from
baseball history,
there's drama.
He has thrown a no-hitter.
Where there's baseball,
Near the wall.
there's action.
He made a phenomenal catch.
And where there's baseball,
let's go live inside the park.
there's MLB Tonight. On MLB Network. Where there's baseball, all the time.
Unbelievable.
We've seen it time and time again.
By the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get away with a great deal only at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Visit buyhyundai.com or see your SoCal Hyundai dealers today. By the OC Healthcare Agency. Build your healthiest self at angels.ocnavigator.org. And by Jack in the Box. Spicy chicken strips are back at Jack in the Box for a limited time, starting at just $5.49. How about the action that was captured last night? Angels team Botox coming up big.
That's perfect.
I liked how Carlin just said, go ahead, go wear it over there. And Taylor just said, bring it.
Bronco fan got a baseball there.
Nice. All right, Trevor McGill now comes in. So you only get 4 out of Chris Archer. Does not get deep in the game. And Trevor McGill, you see those numbers with the Cubs last season. And he has to face 9-1-2 for the Halos.
And the interesting thing, too, when you look at Chris Archer in his 5th inning this season, he's pitched 5 1/3, 8 earned runs, an ERA over 13 in the 5th inning. So that's why you see Rocco Baldelli go to the bullpen to bring in McGill. He's got a good fastball himself, 94 to 100. Curveball and a slider. A little different now. You might see Andrew Velasquez try a bunt now. Chris Archer fields his position so well. McGill a little taller. He tried a bunt.
He takes a strike. McGill from the LBC, Long Beach. He went to Loyola Marymount University. Third-round pick of the Padres back in 2014, now 28. 1-2 to Velasquez. Swing and a miss. 1 down.
100-mile-an-hour fastball. Get some power arms out of their bullpen now. How quick you have to try to react is to make any kind of contact against that pitch.
Blink of an eye, like a third of a second to react. Almost have to guess. Fletcher 1 for 2. And he scored on that Rengifo 2-run double. Back in the 3rd. That tied the game up. And Celestino is there. And we have 2 outs, bringing up Shohei Ohtani. Shohei followed up that Fletcher walk in the Fletcher hit in the 3rd with a walk, also scored a run. Leads this Angels team in virtually every single category. He's a two-way superstar, leading as a hitter, as a pitcher. Again, he'll be on the mound tomorrow night.
And you can see he saw that 100-mile-an-hour fastball already from the on-deck circle, so he was thinking, I got to get ready. Threw him a hard slider down and in, was able to take that.
He's got a new hat. Same kid. 99 just off the plate, 2-0. Best slugging percentage, hitters, counts. That's getting it done.
That's a pretty good company he's in.
Oh my, Judge Alvarez Harper soon to return. And Ohtani. McGill falls behind 3-0.
Basically pitched around them last at bat and a walk. Struck out the first at bat. They're waiting for some magic from Shohei.
Same kid, new hat, new glove, I think. And that's 4-pitch walk to Ohtani.
You know you're good when they're filming you even walking down the first base.
It's probably up there as one of the most photographed people in the world. Every single step is chronicled for Japan newspapers and television. He handles it as smooth as anybody, possibly. Not a ton of privacy, I'd imagine. Lorenzen did get him out to Balboa Island on some e-bikes. So,
by the way, very similar to the guy he's always compared to, the way Babe Ruth was. How everybody wanted to say hi to Babe back in the day. Same thing with Shohei. Hasn't run a whole lot lately. This might be one of those times where Shohei might try to steal the base.
And he's off. That's a heck of a jump. The throwdown is in time.
Shohei thinks he beat it out. Now he's going to walk away from the bag. You got to make sure you know, especially this point of the game. Yeah, they got him.
Good throw.
That was a quick throw from Leon. And a quick tag gets him.
A bang, bang play. Corey Blazer right there on the call. So caught stealing ends the fifth.
From inside jokes.
Hey, look, it's Mike Napafanakis.
To insider's perspectives.
I like over 5.5 strikeouts on Walker Buehler.
Your best bet is the pregame spread. Served up only on MLB Network.
Every time he steps up to the plate, goes into his windup, or runs one down.
He caught it! Oh, you won't see a better one than that!
He competes not only against the other team, but against the toughest adversary, himself. MLB Tonight, where the best outdo their best on MLB Network.
Pitching has been outstanding really on both sides, but this is an opportunity for the Halos to see what they have in Tucker Davidson so far. He's showing them a lot. 5 and just 2 earnings, and those were in the first.
And going through the heart of the lineup now. The 3rd time through.
A strike to Carlos Correa. A good call on Ohtani trying to steal. And that was close. Every time he's thrown out, I swear it's by a whisker.
Yep, real close. He's going feet first, which is a smart thing for him as a pitcher. You can only imagine what those middle infielders would, you know, if you slide into the knee or even jam your fingers into the base.
Don't do
always
it.
Good. Yeah, got to go feet first.
I was actually.
But that was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball, so it gives you a better chance to catch and throw because it's getting on the catcher, that quick.
Davidson ahead of Carlos Correa, 1 and 2. I almost was thinking maybe Shohei's going to just shut it down as far as stealing. I mean, a guy like Mike Trout, at least he's attempted a stolen base finally on the season. Carlos Correa has not attempted a stolen base on the season.
Went to the old school of Ricky Henderson. If you hit him or walk him, I'm going to turn it into a double. And that's what he was trying to do, get into scoring position for Luis Rengifo, who has been so good in those spots. If you're not going to pitch to me, I'm going to put pressure on you on the defensive side by stealing bases.
Well, I thought it was great. Love to see it. Want him to, personally, I just want him to keep padding those stats, you know, to give the voters a tougher decision to make. Of course, you know, our opinion is that Ohtani's once again doing something that has never been done, and he's pitching even better this year.
That's a good pitch. Making sure it's close enough to the strike zone. You get Correa to go after it. Got to walk in a single against him already. If you feel real good about a arm side fastball at the knees, would be a perfect pitch. But it's got to be down though.
3-2, right back to Tucker. A little underhand, it gets there, and Correa is retired. That's a heck of an at-bat to get out one of the top hitters in the game.
Went after him, right back at him, feels his position.
Towards left field, and that's going to get down for a hit for Buxton. He's homered and singled. And so Tucker's got to work with a runner on with one out. We'll give you a quick word from Hyundai.
It's your journey. Own it in the Hyundai Santa Fe.
And that was a breaking ball that Buxton hit out for a 2-run homer, and then he got another hit on a breaking ball.
How about his pace and that efficiency with the pitch count?
Very good. You get into your 76 pitches, you're into the 6th inning. That's pretty solid. That's a little about 13 pitches per inning. You'd love to get 2 outs with 1 pitch here.
Jose Miranda was 1 for 6 last night with 4 Ks. Oh for 2 today. That ground out was back in the 1st, went to Fletcher.
Eight double plays he's rolled into.
Noticed anything on the velo, on the fastball? Any difference in speed as this game has progressed?
He's maintained pretty good velocity. He's been 91, 95. Slider's been pretty consistent as far as velocity on that one too. 85 to 88.
That's where you spot it. The 0-1.
It's one of the few he has overthrown. Deep breath, relaxes the muscles. Trying to make that pitch to get a ground ball now to an infielder.
Runner goes, picked off, throw down to second is not in time. And you can see the speed from Buxton.
Anytime you're going on first move, there's no reason to ever stop. It's forced to throw, especially a left-handed throw on first baseman. And you look at the line he takes towards the base. He's going right at the bag to make it a throw. You have to throw to the shortstop side of the bag, a longer tag. And he gets that hand in there, and he try to knock that hand off with the tag. And no disconnect at all with the base.
Out towards right field, Taylor Ward going back. That's got some carry. Ward tracks it down. Buxton's going to tag. But 2 outs here in the 6th.
Good job getting that in quickly, because with Buxton's speed, if that's not a good throw to the cutoff man, he's going to keep going. Ball was hit well, had some carry to it. Gets it in quickly. And anything hit in the air, it's going to have some carry, and it's difficult to read.
Pretty good angle there by Ward to track that down. Now the tying run, 90 feet away at third base. Buxton. And here's Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2. Shift to the left side. Can the Angels continue to prevent the Twins from coming through with a runner in scoring position? The 1-1. So Davidson will be ahead of the count here, 1-2 to Polanco. 2 down, top of the 6th, 10th career start. He has 1 career win.
Your mindset now, if you're Tucker Davidson, this is my best pitch of the game. More than likely, if he gets through this inning, last batter, best pitch of the game right here for Tucker Davidson. .94, got a lot behind it.
Roberto Celestino on deck. The 2-2. Hammered foul. Buxton dances out of the way of that one. What do you think here, partner?
I still think he's going to try to ride a fastball above the strike zone. See if he can get him to chase it.
Now towards right field, Taylor Ward. That one's drifting towards the seats. And a nice play by a fan. Count remains 2-2.
Fastball on him.
That's what makes this game the very best.
Oh, what a battle this is.
Oh, it's a warm day. You see Berea is up. Tucker Davidson looking to go 6 strong for the Halos. Good tilt here with Polanco. Swing and a miss. Tucker Davidson
hits it, strikes him out. That is 6 strong for the young man.
Tucker, excellent job. Got that lead and maintained the lead with some really good pitching to finish off 6. Really good. That's that high slider. Swing and miss.
Bottom 6 coming up.
And here are the first images.
Hello, everyone. You don't have to leave the solar system to watch MLB Network. Just sign in with your TV provider info at MLBnetwork.com or through the MLB app. MLB Network, just about anywhere in the known universe.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Jackie Robinson searching home run into the left field stand.
Here comes Roger Maris. There's a new home run champion of all time. I don't believe what I just saw.
Cal Ripken Jr. has reached the unreachable star. This crowd on its feet and in unison.
This one has a chance. Home run! Mike Piazza. The Boston Red Sox are world champions.
Welcome to the first night of MLB Network.
Number 600 for Jim Thome. That ball is gone.
106. That would be a new record.
It is caught. Oh, what a catch by Mike Trout. The Cubs have finally won it all. The Atlanta Braves are world champions.
Up at the deadline, there can't be a better feeling than this right here.
Yeah, go out, especially given the opportunity to finish off that 6th inning against a very good hitter. And Polanco, he got the punch out on a high slider going solid 6 innings after allowing that 2-run home run back in the 1st inning. Seeing him, he's been working really hard from his bullpen sessions to getting that extra workout as far as running. It's good to see that pay off today. And Kurt Suzuki did a good job behind the plate with Tucker here today.
Second start as an Angel. They couldn't ask for anything more. 5 straight zeros put up after that 2-run home run in the 1st from Buxton. It's 2 runs and 4 hits. Well done, Tucker Davidson. And you're in line for the W. Luis Rengifo, who was at the plate when Ohtani was gunned down at second, attempting to steal. And he has the big knock in the game. 2-run double in the 3rd. To tie it up.
He's trying to punch that ball that left side of the infield. This is where he's been really good with 2 strikes. The improvement for Luis Rengifo. Batting average of 272. He's got 29 RBIs. 27 extra base hits for Luis Rengifo.
Let's see him go the other way with 2 strikes.
That's what he's trying to do, especially when you're dealing with 99. He's providing the power for you.
The 0-2 out towards left field and playable for Gordon, 1 down. Let's give you a quick word from Bank of America. Trevor McGill, Marina High School in Huntington Beach. Loyola Marymount now facing Taylor Ward.
Former Angel C.J. Wilson went to LMU, Loyola Marymount.
E-Dub, Erica Weston, Loyola Marymount. See you soon, E.
Yes, back tomorrow.
Whoa, 98 up and in. It'll elevate the heart rate.
And a lot of times when you get out of the way that quickly, that's when, you know, your shoulders and your neck hurt. It's that when you drop that wrist at all when you're throwing a two-seam action, it's going to run back in. You know how quickly you have to try to get out of the way of that one. That velocity, not easy.
Also, when you think about the batter's eye, I mean, there's a lot of glistening in the seats in right center. That's not really the batter's eye, but it's a glare, certainly, inside again. You hear the boos raining down and some come-ons.
And there's nothing behind that throwing inside like that. It's just losing a feel for a pitch. That's all that is.
Just fans getting into it.
Yep.
And good count here for Taylor. 3-1. That's off the plate, and he wanted to make sure, and that's ball 4. Well, this will be fun to see, you know, Joe Adell get another chance at the dish, especially McGill throwing upper 90s. It's a big double, leadoff double in the 4th, and he scored the go-ahead run.
Yeah, it was a good base running throughout that whole sequence for Joe Adell. Not only the double, he was able to work his way around to score that run. The ground out to short by Jared Walsh, and then scored on a shallow fly ball to center off of Kurt Suzuki's bat.
Lifted to left field. A good hack at it. Coming in on it is Gordon. And he has it for the second out of the 6th. He'll tell you he just missed that.
Yeah, he did. Heart of the plate, slider, flat slider. After a walk, McGill wanted to throw a strike, threw it in the middle of the plate, and he just missed it. Like the way he was aggressive on it.
All right, Jared Walsh, 1 for 2. Ward at first. And with that shift on to the right side, only Miranda on the left side, playing deep in the hole at shortstop position.
But the way he's hit the ball hard twice, he can give you a 3-run lead here with a 2-run shot with his power.
Gill absolutely brings it. Big arms in the back end of this Twins bullpen.
Goes break a ball quite a bit on a 0-2 count to a left-handed batter.
Oh, Ward's off the base, the throw. It's not in time. Arise was actually thinking maybe Ward was already on his way to second.
Oh, what a good scoop and a quick throw. Arise is on the bag. He might have a shot to get him.
Bottom of the 6th, 3-2 Halos. Chance to win this series. Win back-to-back series. For the first time since May. It's the Rays and the A's. Let's see if that gets through. On the run, is it in time? It's not. And Polanco unable to throw out Walsh, so first and second.
Yeah, with that grip when you're in the outfield grass, almost like he threw a changeup over there. Didn't quite have the grip on the transfer. See the way the defense is set up. Stays low and then try to be quick. Unable to get a good grip on that one on the transfer. He was very good view here. Went up, hit the heel with the glove, and not a lot on the throw.
That's another hit for Walsh, his second of the game. Meeting at the mound. Suzuki's going to be the batter. A runner in scoring position. Pretty good speed. So you have Suzuki at the plate, and you know, last night Sierra tried to have that inside the park. In fact, twice he's tried to do it. But here's Kurt Suzuki versus San Diego back in 2014, and he's going to cruise it for an inside the park home run.
Look how he turned on the afterburners going around third base and a smile on his face. He was talking about that earlier today.
First and second, 2 down. And this would be some mojo. Out towards center field. Is it going to be enough? Celestino goes back, and he has it. So McGill gets out of it. Halos still lead by 1. Diving step, Tatis. That one's going to be replayed hundreds of times. Big fly, Ohtani-san.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Gives them what they came to see.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Jackie Robinson searching home run into the left field stand.
Here comes Roger Maris. Oh! There's a new home run champion of all time. I don't believe what I just saw.
Cal Ripken Jr. has reached the unreachable star. This crowd on its feet and in unison.
This one has a chance. Home run! Mike Piazza.
The Boston Red Sox are world champions.
Welcome to the first night of MLB Network.
Number 600 for Jim Thome. That ball is gone.
106. That would be a new record.
It is caught. Oh, what a catch by Mike Trout. The Cubs have finally won it all. The Atlanta Braves are world champions.
Gooby.
Happy birthday, Gooby.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Gooby. Best wishes and have a great day.
Hey, Gooby, happy birthday. Always appreciate your positivity, your baseball mind. It's great. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one.
Gooby, just want to wish you a happy birthday. 60 today. Wow. Getting old, but you don't look it, man. Obviously, enjoy the birthday. Go Birds.
Oh, my Eagles fly. He got you. He got you, Mark.
I got some Twinkies here.
Go ahead and give the introduction.
Oh, this is my wife, Lisa, Nicolette, Craig, and the Twinkies here. Jordan. Hayden and Georgia. I put them together. We've been saying that. We keep saying that all the time. Put them together. They're sleepies. They're sleepies. It's perfect, though. Twins, when you're playing the Twins. What do you think? It's so fun. Oh, the best. Oh,
this is really cool to have you guys all up here. And we're just so, I'm so blessed to work with, alongside Mark and to see him and how excited, and I'm excited, it's not even a big enough word, the anticipation of the moment of being a grandfather and to have known him and you guys for 20 years. And we're, geez, just congratulations, really.
And by the way, any foul ball my way, I'm making the play. By the way, here's the baseball for Shea. There you go.
Yeah, Steven Duggar now on left, pinch hitter, and Max Kepler. We dragged you. We dragged Lisa, and Nicolette, and Craig, Hayden, and Georgia into our booth. You know, we've had some pretty good mojo up in this booth. I don't think it gets any better than this.
One more time before they're getting ready. They're ready to eat again, aren't they? I think. Yes. Yeah, yes. So cute.
Congratulations.
Best birthday ever. Best birthday
congratulations,
ever.
Craig.
Thank you.
Wow. That's awesome. Nicolette, would you like to stay and call the rest of the game? No, she said no. Okay. Lisa, would you like to? No, she's... Nice job. Mark, you did well, sir. Oh. You have a beautiful family. Congratulations again on your birthday. And to have your granddaughters here, you know, all of us, and I mean our crew. You're so good to everybody, and we just love you to death.
Oh, thank you, Patrick. Love you, brother. Got him swinging.
Hey,
that's what I like to see.
How about
Punch
it?
Out.
So Berea gets Kepler.
Very good hitter to get him to chase a breaking ball in the dirt. Keep that speed off the bases and the power.
Worked so hard not saying your age all day. I threw a Chuck Bednarik in there for maybe some old timers would get it.
I got no problem.
And
60.
then,
when Trouty crushed me.
And then Trout just goes right out there. And
yeah, he did.
Your guy with the Eagles. There's Nick Gordon.
It's a great changeup, too. That's another really good quality pitch that Berea will throw. Try to get him to chase another changeup down.
In the first half of the season, there was a question about how Berea would be used. And it seemed like he didn't get a ton of action early, but of late, he has been so effective. And a great job up in Oakland. And he gets a little pop-up, lazy, over to Rengifo, and 2 down here in the 7th.
Yeah, he's been put in some high leverage scenarios. Always love the way he competes. He is tough. Nice job, but he's been a starter.
Had a chance at his first career save and hung in there and got the W. Extra inning win in Oakland. So 2 outs here, Sandy Leon. Angels lead 3-2. And playing with a lead here in this series.
Bullpen action for the Twins. See if Berea can have a 1-2-3 inning here in the 7th.
And Fulmer up for Minnesota. The trade acquisition, got a chance to see him in game 1 of the series.
Berea fields his position exceptionally well. He was ready. Leon makes contact on that bunt attempt. He was ready to make the play. He is very, very good fielding his position. There's certain pitchers you feel you have a shot at getting it by him. He's one that's quick off that pitching mound.
Berea's 2-2 to Leon. Swing and a miss. He got him. Berea comes in. Excellent work. Bottom 7 coming up. Stretch time.
So a few months ago, I realized I was losing my hair, and then I found Hims.
And a licensed healthcare provider prescribed me this new spray. The results have been amazing. I only wish I'd started sooner.
Like if you could start yesterday, do that. Regrow your hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. Visit 4hims.com.
Karsten Sabathia trains in Win Reality.
I love it.
So Karsten hits in reality. He trains in Win Reality.
I'm glad I'm retired.
He hits in reality. Train in Win Reality. Win in reality. See infinite game speed pitches, work on timing, pitch recognition, and get more hits. Train new school. Hit old school. Be ready for real. Win reality.
Hey, it's me. The summer breeze. I just flew back into town. Let's get outside. Much better.
With the Game Time app, I paid 60% less than this guy.
What?
And it's not just sports tickets. It's also concerts.
Seriously?
Performances, too!
Oh, come on!
Game Time finds you the best last-minute deals and guarantees the lowest price.
Am I underdressed?
Download Game Time. Last-minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed.
This is my first time trying on glasses at home.
So cute! 5 different frames from Warby Parker.
Oh, this one's better. Ooh. Ah. Hey.
The virtual try-on is perfect. Like, they look like they're on my face. Like, look at this. Just swipe and switch.
These are
And the Angels leading the Twins at bottom of the 7th. Sierra leading off, going back to last night. Take a look at our Frontier play sense. Last week, where Sanchez at home plate on the play at the plate. He's tagging up. He's got the entire plate covered. Called out and then reversed because he didn't give a clear path to the plate. Big discussion there as far as what happened there, but it definitely did something wrong. Then last night, he's given that path to Sierra at the plate and then applies the tag. So 2 different plays at the plate by Sanchez. Learned from the other one. Realized you got to have that little path to the plate. Didn't give that first time around. It's a perfect look for that Frontier play sense for Gary Sanchez behind the dish for the Twins in 2 separate plays in a short period of time.
Yeah, how did Baldelli feel about the overturn, by the way? Do you remember by chance?
Yeah, he wasn't real happy about it. And of course you're not going to be, because sometimes that throw will bring you in there where you don't have any room for the runner to come in there as far as a clear path to the plate. But that looked like Sanchez blocked that completely. No chance for the runner to go in and score.
So you agree with the call on looking back at it?
Under the rules right now, yes.
Okay.
But if you ask Mike Scioscia back in the day, that'd be a little different.
Michael Fulmer is now in. You see, he was acquired by the Twins from Detroit to solidify that back end. Now Kepler goes to right. And Cave moves from right to left, and now Gordon is in center field.
It's a lot of speed in the outfield for the Twins defensively.
Kepler pinch hit for Celestino, removed him from the game. There's Sierra, a little drag bunt. This is a good one. And he is.
That's a great play.
Wow,
what a play by both Polanco and Arise.
How in the world
once he made him field that baseball, I thought there's no way.
No chance. I cannot believe it. That's an excellent play. Oh.
That's something you obviously have worked on or talked about too as a team, where Blanco's, as soon as that bunt is down, he's running directly at the bag, and he just gets here just as his foot down. All you want to do on that play is make the first baseman feel the ball, and you feel you're going to get that base hit. You see that foot just on there before the hand by Sierra.
A rise to Polanco.
That's a great play. They've made some really, I mean, this series alone, there's been some good defensive plays.
Hey, there's Andrew Velasquez up the middle for his first hit of the ball game.
Sierra going up the line, 29.9 feet per second, just under elite speed. But that was elite defensive skills by Arise and Polanco.
You're not going to see it done any better than that play. So with one out, this brings up David Fletcher, followed by Ohtani. This is a very close game, 3-2. The series is on the line. Bottom of the 7th.
Now you have a tough scenario for Phil Nevin. You have a guy that handles the bat well. You have great speed at first. You put a hit and run on, and then you might create another open base for Shohei Ohtani coming to the plate. The Twins are thinking something's up.
You know, which would force Baldelli to likely walk Ohtani, but then, you know, you pass the baton and you're giving confidence, you're showing confidence in, you know, Rengifo and Ward. And runner goes. That's foul back our way. What do you think strategically in this situation?
I still think it's the right play, giving him a chance on a hit and run here, because even if you walk Shohei Ohtani, that's more traffic on the bases, and Rengifo's been doing a real good job. The more opportunity with more guys on base, the more chance you're going to score some runs. As much as we all love to see Shohei get a chance to swing the bat, you got the lead. It's different if you're not in the lead.
Runner goes again. Fletcher with contact, and there it is. That's excellent work. That's a base hit. Velasquez is going to stop at second, and well, now first and second with one out, and here he comes.
Is there anybody better on elevated pitches than David Fletcher? Well, we saw him yesterday, Mark Trumbo, but
I think that's rhetorical.
It's shoulder height for Fletch. That's why I love hit and run with him, because he handles the bat so well. Between Arise and Fletch, both really good contact hitter. We showed it last night, top 2. How high that pitch is, above the strike zone. And this punches it hard to right. 2 hits again for Fletch. He's got his batting average up over now 260, where he was before the surgeries, where he is now.
It's just executed to perfection. Last night, as we show you our Arco top-tier play, Shohei Ohtani with his 26th home run, dead center field, 399. That was a moonshot. What'd you say in pre-game show? Trying to lasso the moon?
George lassos the moon. George Bailey. George.
We're past halfway to Christmas. 1-1 as Fulmer drops a slider in there for a strike.
So in the 1-1 count so far this season for Fulmer against left-handed batters, he's only throwing fastballs 27% of the time. He likes his splitter in this spot.
Muscles up, misses upstairs, 2-1. Nice crowd here on a Sunday afternoon, 27,515. Trying to cheer this Angels team on to a series win. Ohtani drives out the other way, and that's going to get down. They're going to send Velasquez. The throw to the plate, not in time. Fletcher all the way to third, and he is in there safe. RBI single for Ohtani, 4-2 Angels.
Went with the pitch, Shohei RBI number 68 now on the season. By the way, what a job by Fletch. And those hips must be feeling a lot better to be able to stay on the base at that throw to third. Impressive. RBI, big add-on run there by Shohei Ohtani. And good base running by Fletch. Sees the throw to the plate, he's going to third. Cave got on that throw. It's again, this time he tried to force it to the third base side of the plate. And you can see how difficult that is for Fletch to be able to stay on the bag with those hips.
He noticed that the throw was over the cutoff, and that's when he took third. So Cave's throw sails. And now first and third, Ohtani picking up his 68th RBI. And a chance for Rengifo to add on. And that was, Nevin and the Angels getting that play on, sending the runner, hit and run. Fletcher, excellent job above the strike zone. First and second, nowhere to really put Ohtani. He delivers.
It's a job by Andrew Velasquez to get it all going. And with his speed. Took a great play by a rise to Polanco to prevent an even bigger inning so far.
A shift to the right side. A lot of room for Rengifo to go the other way, the 0-1. Rengifo 1 for 3 with a double, 2 RBIs.
Try and elevate it. Rengifo is good as far as punching that ball in the air to left. Still feel at some point here in this sequence, this might be the pitch where Rengifo might have to deal with a splitter.
Oh, softly hit. There's going to be a play at the plate. That's a good throw. And Fletcher is gunned down at the plate. Going on contact. And Polanco delivers a strike.
He made a couple good plays in this inning already for Polanco defensively. The contact play on. He's got to get that quick. How quick was that transfer? And a perfect throw to Leon at the dish. And that throw right over there by that part of the plate. So you give him that path to the plate, but also that throw will bring you close enough where you're able to apply a tag quicker.
Stays 4-2 on that excellent defense by Polanco. Tag by Leon. Brings up Taylor Ward. Fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. It is also Earl Weaver's birthday.
I see you. I see you. It would be the best play in baseball.
Misses upstairs 1-2.
Trying to grunt on that high fastball after a high slider. Now it's one of those times you just want to make the defense make it another good play. Beach ball on the field in center field. That's a long run. Gordon is running away from him.
Well, you can tell which way the wind is blowing by the way the beach ball was going. It's a nice little tunnel going towards left center. Oh. That's all right. That's our man. Tremendous fielding percentage. But there is tremendous room in left center field. Two on, two out. And a 1-2. 2-2. On at-bats of 5+ pitches, Taylor Ward, best OPS in baseball. Here comes pitch number 5. A full count. This reminds me of the Taylor Ward of old, like a few months ago. Fall behind 0-2, but doesn't press. And you felt it coming last night, his confidence at the plate just before he walked it off.
Now an opportunity, especially with both runners moving, that a baseball in the alley is going to score 2 runs easily. That's pretty good contact. It's a nasty slider. With 2 strikes, you're still trying to make contact with it. A little bit off the plate, but you just can't leave it up to the umpire sometimes. You got to make contact.
Angels looking to break this thing open. The 3-2. Popped up. Look at Arise battling that sun, turning the body, and makes the play. But you look at this inning, David Fletcher with a nice swing. And then Ohtani also delivering with another RBI. The Angels lead 4-2.
When it's about to go down,
this is the story of the night.
MLB Tonight takes you there.
How about that?
Big moments, big reactions, and big interviews. Only on MLB Network's MLB Tonight.
is Tim Salmon, and we are getting you ready for Angels Live postgame presented by the OC Healthcare Agency. So much to talk about. We need some more tack-on runs, though, but so far, Tucker Davidson in line for his first win as a Halo. What a bounce-back performance by him.
What a great performance coming home in front of the home crowd. Another slider performing lefty for us. Oh, my goodness. Hey, after the first inning, he pitched great, retired 12 of 13 at one stretch, 3 hits scattered over 5 innings. He did a fantastic job today.
6 innings of 2-run baseball. Angels 2 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Now for the top of the 8th, we go back inside to Patrick O'Neill and the birthday boy.
All right, Frenchie and Kingfish, we look forward to our Angels Live post-game show. That one is lifted towards center field and playable. And a can of corn for Magnu Reese Sierra. 1 away, another quick out.
Because Maria's around the strike zone. So you're going to get some early swings against him.
Berea versus Arise now. He's 0 for 3.
See if we get another baseball hit on the ground. 2 ground ball outs so far for Arise.
That's going to drift into the seats. Gonna need a new twig. It was fun to see Rod Carew here last night. A great Twin legend, former Angel legend, number 29, retired here at the Big A. And he is a huge fan of this young man, Luis Arise. And right there. Play is made by Andrew Velasquez, taking a knock away from Arise, 2 down.
Just think of that, our scouting report against Rock Crew is just trying to get him hit a line drive, throw it down towards the middle of the plate, line drive, maybe at somebody. That's exactly what happened there. Arise hits it on the line, they're right at Andrew Velasquez.
Velasquez leads baseball shortstops with 14 defensive runs saved on the season. Also a hit and a run scored here this afternoon for Squid, who's rained down on Correa once again. And quickly 0-2.
Strike thrower so far for Jaime Berea, 22 pitches, 16 strikes, and using all his pitches between his 2-seam fastball, his slider, and his changeup.
Here's the 0-2. That misses inside.
It's a good miss.
Yes, it is.
Usually I'm not a huge fan of the fastball in off the plate, but against Carlos Correa, he's so good. Pitches away with 2 strikes. Almost like Elvis Andrus, but with a lot more power that way. Way back inside with a slider, a little backed up on him.
Correa walked and scored in the first, singled in the third. And back to the pitcher in the 6th. And softly hit, and that's going to be a knock for Correa. So tying run is coming to the plate. We got ourselves a situation here Halos were unable to add on that extra run. The bottom of the 7th, and here's Buxton representing the tying run.
So he's gotten 2 hits so far in the game on breaking pitches. A home run, 2-run home run, and a base hit last at bat.
Excellent defense on the left side. Rengifo, Velasquez, Fletcher. First inning, Byron Buxton got it going with his 28th long ball of the season.
And with that swing he has, generally the baseball is going to be in the air. He's got a pretty good launch angle and hits a lot of baseballs in the air. He goes the other way with that carry.
Yeah, over the line in right field. Ground ball, Rengifo has it. Throws across, and he gets him. Berea keeps the score right there. Angels 4, Twins 2.
Our celebrity guests smack balls and gain points for hits. Co-starring in the new series, A League of Their Own. Darcy Carden!
You do that again.
Channel your inner McGuire.
Let's do this.
Oh! Woo! I saw that ball disintegrate. This is a bash.
So now we're Bash Brothers.
All right, yeah! Favorite baseball snack?
Like a nice little helmet full of tzatziki. Tasty. I love you. This has been the best day of my life.
If you think they're excited, you ain't heard nothing yet.
Be quiet, win ball games, then I'll shut up or I'll shut up.
High Heat with Christopher Russo, only on MLB Network.
Saturday, September 3rd, as the Angels host the Astros at 6 p.m. First 25,000 fans will receive an Angels cowboy hat courtesy of U-Theory Turmeric. For more info, visit angels.com/promotions.
That's going to be a lot of fun for that one. Loving all the giveaways this season. Loving the energy at the crowd here at the Big A. Last night was incredible.
It was awesome.
Today,
imagine seeing that many fans wearing cowboy hats. Yeah, yippee-ki-yay. Emilio Pagan, who we saw last night. And that's when Taylor Ward touched him up. And the Angels walked it off. Bottom of the 8th, Steven Duggar is going to lead off. Halos have 3 outs to get and a 2-run lead. Got some guys up in the bullpen. I was counseling with you at the break if maybe you might let Berea go back out there, try to, go the distance for the 3-inning save.
Ooh, good hack.
Nice work from Berea.
Really good job attacking the strike zone.
Whole lot of zeros for Angels pitching in this game. Just the 2 and the Twins. For the Twins in the first, there's spicy Jose Quijada. I remember speaking to him the day that Raisel Iglesias got traded, and he flat out said, I want to be the closer. And that's a strikeout for Duggar. 1 down.
Elevated that fastball. Some pretty good swings against him. Gets begun by Duggar.
Jared Walsh now up with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. 4-2 Angels trying to win this series over the Minnesota Twins. First matchup of the season, and he's 2 for 3.
That's where you're almost looking there from Walshy at the plate after 2 singles. Look to drive a baseball, extra base hit here. Get into scoring position.
One and 2.
He was trying to crush that one.
Let's go, Wolves!
A swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Pagan, 2 down.
He's riding that 4-seamer above the zone. This rides that upstairs at 96.
There's Kurt Suzuki.
Crush one lasted back out into the warning track towards center field.
And does have a RBI in the game.
Give Kurt Suzuki a lot of credit for what he did with the pitching staff today with Tucker Davidson, Jaime Barria. Solid job.
He knew it was going to be a warm one when we saw him before the game, and he was ready for it. He's one guy that does not take this for granted. You know, being up here, he's a big league catcher. Puts his heart and soul into every game.
Been loving this opportunity to play at home now, is home now in Orange County. World Series champion. Won a championship in college. Cal State Fullerton.
The Titan.
Been a winner.
That's hit to center field. Hit pretty well. It's got some carry to it. Gordon going back at the wall, and he takes it away. Nick Gordon.
That's not right. That's a veteran there. He's been behind the plate a long time.
Show some respect to your elders, Nick. Well, he goes back, and he seemed to have it all the way. 3 outs to go for the Angels and a series win.
So you're good at hitting home runs, right?
I've never hit a home run in my life, but I've gotten close.
Oh, let's go. Let's try it out.
We're not leaving until I get a home run.
Oh! JoJo, you're so good. You're so young and you've done so much. What's your secret?
I think I just really love life, so I just pick my right foot up and then keep going. Come on! Ah! That went over, right? It went over! Freaking love baseball.
If you think they're excited, you ain't heard nothing yet.
Be quiet, win ball games, then I'll shut up.
High Heat with Christopher Russo, only on MLB Network.
for you. So here's last night, Shohei Ohtani, who got the Angels on the board. Buxton going back just over his glove by an inch. And then here this afternoon, Kurt Suzuki gives it a ride, Gooby, and then Nick Gordon goes back in by an inch, pulls it back.
Yeah, he's able to bring that one back. It's still controlled because he hits his glove and wrist at the top of the wall. A lot of times that will go right off the glove and be a home run, which would have been a good one for Kurt Suzuki, and an add-on run would have been a nice one there. Would have been his 4th home run of the season for Zook.
Yeah, that definitely was getting out. And now Jose Quijada taking some warm-up pitches, just threw one right past Suzuki. He's coming in for the save. He's got 3 career saves, but it's his energy. When he K'd Kepler last night, this is what you love to see right here.
Love that. Something as position players, you can feed off that energy from your pitcher coming out of the bullpen. Love that energy. Spicy.
For his family on the mound, and takes some of that, rubs it on him, gives him that energy to get through it. Going for the save. And a series win for the Angels. Top of the 9th, Halos 4, Twins 2. Jose Miranda is going to lead off. He's 0 for 3.
And going back to our Hyundai key for the game today, carry on my wayward son, carrying that momentum from that win last night, that comeback win to potentially win another series for the Halos here today.
You saw Ohtani, he will be on the bump tomorrow against the Seattle Mariners, who fell in Texas 5-3 today. That'll be a tremendous matchup here on Bally Sports West. Ohtani and the Angels versus Luis Castillo and the Mariners. Start of a 3-game series before a long road trip. Let's keep the momentum going. Foul back, heads up. Wow, Dick Bramer off his hands, trying to make a play next door. Twins, long time play-by-play announcer. That's got a sting.
Yes.
It has to. I could hear the slap of the palm.
He was just telling us he made a play just the other day.
He seems just fine. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
He was protecting me, he's saying. That's what he's saying. I can guarantee he was trying to protect the pitcher. Oh, that was a rocket, by the way.
I think the difference between the two, the veteran and Dick Bramer tried to make the play, and then the amateur, I ducked for cover last time it came up.
Believe me, I was pulling the matrix on that one. I know when the baseball is coming flying in there.
Oh. You and I, sir, go way back with Dick Bramer 20 years ago. Minnesota Sports Tonight.
Yes.
I'm trying to get them to try to dig some of that footage up. When we were young. Trying to dig through the archives. Popped up. Walsh has it. 1 down.
An all-important first out of the 9th inning gives you that momentum as a pitcher in this spot as he gains experience in that closing role.
Jorge Polanco's 0 for 3. Entire career in Minnesota. Drives it center field. Casually going back on it is Sierra. 2 down. No issues for Magnu Reese.
Boy, does he under control on anything hit, whether it's a deep drive, shallow fly ball to his left, to his right.
Well, we showed you the strikeout to Kepler last night, the emotion that Q showed. And now he's facing him again. Lefty, lefty, going for the save. A little up and in. In there.
Loves that fastball. High velocity four-seam fastball upstairs. He's going as high as 97 miles an hour. That was a 95 mile an hour fastball from Quijada.
One strike away. And they start to rise to their feet here at the Big A. Jose Quijada looking for the save. The 1-2 is just off the plate.
Phil Cuzzy will get you every once in a while because he starts moving the body as if he's going to have that strikeout call.
No, just standing up.
He's stretching. Just a little bit of movement.
He's pointing in.
That was off the plate, though.
Let's try it again. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Ball game. Light it up. Angels win it 4-2. They've won 5 of 6, 7 of 10, and back-to-back series.
Third save of the season by Quijada. The pitching staff, excellent. Tucker Davidson picking up his first W as a Halo first game against the Twins. Great home start, goes 6 innings.
Woo!
Solid. Love it. Big time victory here today against a very good Minnesota Twins team.
Spicy save for Quijada. Winning pitcher Tucker Davidson. Game time, 2:45. Third save for Q, and sets up tomorrow and Ohtani and the Seattle Mariners. Well, our Toyota player of the game, without a doubt, you got to give it to Tucker Davidson.
Oh, he was excellent today. 3 strikes. They gave up that 2-run home run in the first inning, but after that, nothing but zeros. Attacking the zone. A lot more strikes. Only 1 walk in the game for Tucker.
And a win on Gubaza's big birthday. How about it? How about the vibe, the energy that this team is playing with right now?
And right now, they fed off that energy from the crowd last night. Everybody we talked to today said that was as much fun as they've had in a long, long time.
They were down and nearly out, 3-0. Ohtani homered, and then the Halos climb back, win it in extras, and a really good win here today, 4-2. Let's go down to Carla Bay, standing by with Joe Adele.
Thank you so much, Patrick. Joe, hey, congrats on the win here. Let's talk about the vibe in this dugout. Back-to-back wins. You guys are taking this series against the Twins, coming off a huge walk-off win last night. How is it in there?
No, it's exciting. Everyone came out this series to do their job and compete at a high level, and the energy's been up. It's been really fun. These guys have gotten after it. We've shown up early. We've gotten after it, so it's a good win for us.
How pivotal was your run on that sac fly from Kurt Suzuki in the 4th? How was that kind of a pivotal moment in this game to give you guys the lead there?
Yeah, I mean, I have my eyes on home plate. Obviously, it's pretty shallow, so there's a chance he's going to be close, so I had to really get it to get home. That's what we've worked on, aggressive base running, be on top of that, try to put runs up, and I'm glad I was able to score. So.
When you're on the defensive side of things, how's that communication out there in the outfield? You've had some really great throws this series, especially. What's it been like?
It's been good. Our pitchers have come out, they've pounded the zone, they've worked quick innings. Our goal out here is to make plays, get the ball in as fast as we can, and I think I did that this series, and I'm glad we were able to limit some of the damage. So good stuff.
Last question here for you. Tucker Davidson gets his first win as an Angel. It's his first start here at home. How exciting was that to see? Crowds cheering for him right here as a teammate. How proud are you?
No, that's awesome. Tuck's great. Great addition to our team, and I'm really glad that he got the W tonight. It was great. He performed, he competed. Started off a little shaky, but then settled down and got it done, so it's great.
All right, Joe, thank you so much for doing this. Congrats.
Thank you, guys.
Patrick, back upstairs.
All right, CB. Well, Gooby, this was a fun one today. Fun series. Really like the way this team played.
Yeah,
this
it was.
weekend.
I want to take the time to thank you, Patrick, Carlin, and our entire Bally's family and the Angels. This is an incredible day. What an incredible day to be able to get this W here, win a series, but to spend it all with everybody here at the Big A and the family being there and the Twins being here today. First game. I'm in heaven.
It's like a dream.
Not Iowa. I'm in heaven here in Anaheim.
It was awesome. Really, really enjoyed this. We'd like to thank our entire Valley Sports crew, but don't go anywhere because a lot to break down, to uncover with Ken French and Tim Salmon and Carla Bay. All the reaction is coming up on our Angels Live postgame show. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night against the Mariners. Hey, look, it's Bon Jovi.